everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, here on Dork Tales. Hey, I'm your Dungeon Master. My name's Kelly. I use he and him, and folks, it is a beautiful day in my neighborhood, and that neighborhood is full of brains. I hope you're excited to be here as I am, because we had a couple weeks off from Phandelver, and now we're back with some exciting news. We might have to do a little bit of early break, depending, because we got a puppy, and he's very noisy and is yowling in the next room. So I might have to check on him, or Robin might have to check on him, and then in a couple of weeks, Christine will have to check on him. So it's going to be a lot of fun. In the meanwhile, though, I want to thank you for your patience while I went on vacation and enjoyed time away from Phandelver. But now we're back, and we're going to get all brain juicy. It's going to be great. So what do we have tonight? We have a great game and the continuance of Phandelver and Below as we head further into the briny maze on our way to fight a little brain baby. But you can't fight a brain baby without friends, which is why I'm bringing this party with me, starting with Christine.
Hello, I'm Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I play Lady Alessandra Celeste Martine Barraquel, who also uses she, her pronoun, and is our ASMR paladin, Oath of the Watchers of the game. I am very excited to have this dog arrive. I'm also very nervous from what I'm hearing from Kelly and Robin about how freaking noisy he is and how bitey.
He's very bitey. I'm going to have scars. He got me on the worst part of the tricep, but he's a very adorable piranha. Go join our Discord for photos. All right, in the corner, by the way, that was the fastest you've ever gotten through.
Because I want to talk about how excited I am for the puppy. Don't care about Alessandra, I want to talk about the puppy.
I'm going to have to run a Dog Tales game someday in the future where you guys are all awakened animals. Speaking of people who have tiny things yelling at them, it's Caitlan.
Hello, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I'll be playing Anthea Briarfoot, the halfling artificer alchemist of the group, and her homunculus servant Squish. Homunculus servant Squish. I feel like everything was just muffled at the very end, so I had to do it again. And I'm so happy to be here. And to be riding a flumph.
Riding a flumph into battle.
Into battle.
God, I love flumphs so much. I gotta pull up their stat block.
Me too.
All right, down beneath you, we've got the one, the only, the Amy.
Oh, that's me. Hi. Hopefully my microphone settings haven't gotten too wonky.
No, they sound
I did actually
exactly
stream on
the
my
same.
channel last night, which was great. It was fun. But hi, I'm Amy. My pronouns are she, her, they, them, and I am playing Lyric, the tiefling bard, who also uses she, her, or they, them.
Yep. Sounds good.
And I'm home.
You're home. Welcome back. You didn't burn down Paris, but you coulda. And that's, that's a choice. Well, it's fine. We're going to burn down Cairo and Mage. It's going to be great. Speaking of people who are going to burn things down in period era Mage games in the very near future. Hey, Chris.
Oh, hey. Very excited about that. Okay, not going to talk about Mage. I've been binging a podcast about it. I've listened to
Is it Jen's podcast?
I've already listened to that one.
Cool.
But I also anyhow, enough about podcasts that aren't this one that we're on right now.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Chris. I use he or they pronouns. I play Sindri, the Way of the Ascended Dragon, half-elven mug, who uses he or him pronouns. Happy to be here and super excited to keep playing Phandelver. I've missed y'all.
I've missed you too. All right, and last but not least, Sleepy Dog Mommy, Robin.
Hi. Yes, a dog, I think, has howled himself hoarse or to sleep, one of the two.
Either way.
He's definitely in the child phase where it's like, I am so tired, I'm throwing a tantrum. So I think he might be okay for a tiny bit. We'll see. But yes, I am Sleepy Dog Mommy Robin, who uses she, her pronouns, and so does my character Zai'rar, our Githyanki Eldritch Knight fighter, who just wants to kill some godlings.
I mean, who doesn't really?
Right?
It's wonderful to have you joining us at the end of this, Robin. And you know what? We also have a surprise 7th party member in Bookwyrm Games. Bookwyrm Games is our sponsor, the one who fuels our battles against the Illithid Horde. And we can't thank them enough. If you want dice, particularly nice dice, ones that have liquid cores, perhaps ones that you can stack on, head to Bookwyrm bookwyrmgames.com. If you are in the Kelowna area, you can also go and see them in person. They're going to be here in Kelowna on the 30th of November at Kelowna Comic-Con Yule, I think is the name of the full event. Basically, it's a Christmas festival that runs from 10 to 5 on the 30th. Look it up if you're in the area, or if you are close enough, you want to brave the sleet and come out and buy some great stuff from Bookwyrm Games.
I think it's $5 tickets to the door kind of thing.
Oh, that's nothing.
It's like a Christmas. It's a Christmas market for like nerds. So
that sounds really cool.
It's nice.
I saw that and I was like,
their website's really
cover somewhere. Novel,
right?
What is this? 2008? Like, damn, love it.
It's super sweet. They founded this in order to raise some spirits back after the fires that swept through here, and it's a real cool event. But come show up, and you know what? I bet. And this is a promise, probably, that if you are there in person or online, if you tell them code DorkTales, they'll take 15% off your order. They've done it for me in person. They'll do it for you in person. Go hit them up right now, guys. Seriously, it helps us because it shows them that people love DorkTales and want to support our sponsors, and also it gives them some money because they're a small business in British Columbia, and right now our dollar sucks. So go help them. Also, that means you can get so many dice right now. It is ridiculous how bad the Canadian dollar is right now. Like, it's I can't even just Google it. Anyway. So without further ado, I think it's time for us to head into game. We got a lot to do tonight. So folks, last episode on Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk, you traveled through the beginnings of the briny maze, coming across a sword embedded in the side of this brain tissue that makes up the sides of this maze. Anthea was able to pull it out, thereby declaring herself Queen of the Illithids, and immediately lost the sword to the Githyanki because it was actually theirs and they lost it. Rather than starting a fight, however, a Githyanki warrior named Zai'rar joined the party in order to help them bring down an Illithid menace, while the others that were with her decided to storm Illithinok and slay everybody in there. So much for your Alhoon friend. He's probably toast. Or the Githar, who knows? And with that, you delved further into the maze after Sindri got the shock of his life, connecting a couple of activation rods. You made your way through fighting various things, avoiding fighting some phase spiders, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe you killed the crap out of them. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been like 3 weeks. But it doesn't matter, because then you went in, met a spectator that was trying to decode a book, realized you only had a few more minutes before you had to go reactivate those activation rods to get through a barrier. From there, you came across an encephalon cluster, and were quickly pulled into a side room where you encountered quite a few number of, I believe it was 7 flumps who had created a little party pad to recoup their powers in while they delved deeper into the brain to fight evil, which is probably not the wisest idea when you have 7 hit points, but you know what? They're really, really passionate about it. But yeah, that's basically them. You decided that it was time to fight the encephalon cluster, that big giant brain that gives birth to little triangle brains. This game is so full of brains. And with that, you went forward, including Anthea riding a flump into battle. And I think that's where we're going to pick up game tonight. So any questions, comments, or concerns before we hop in? We love it.
So many, but
oh God,
none
so
that
many.
are relevant now.
All right, then let's continue. Deep inside of the brain, you all find yourself surrounded by these organic pipes that are pumping bubbles into the room that numb and tingle your skin as they touch you. And as they do, the flumps telepathically link around you. To battle! To battle! To battle! Inside of your heads, you hear the battle cry. To battle! To battle! And what is your plan? Are you going to try to stealth up on the encephalon cluster? Are you going to just rage in and kick its ass? What's the plan?
Weren't we gonna open a building on it? Potentially?
Yeah, that was my plan. My plan was get close enough and drop a building on it.
The tower.
All right. You can hear the sound of screaming gemules in the distance. And as you are doing that, let's switch to some stealth music then.
Yeah, so also, I think I still haven't used my invisibility since we last rested. So I would love to do that first, to be invisible.
Okay.
And
Just
then move over and drop a building.
Give me 1 sec. Oh! Okay, yeah, sure.
I before we had left game, I did have a note that Zai'rar had offered to use her invisible mage hand potentially to drop it over too, to like try and sneak it over as well.
Right.
All right. So you find yourself in the room with the protuberance of bubbles prodding on your skin. You hear "To battle! To battle!" as these flumps call forward an alliance against the Encephalon cluster. What's the plan? Who's going first?
Maybe we could have those flumps bring your tower.
I'm not sure that would be the best idea.
No.
Look, I'll just be very quiet and I'll try and sneak up invisibly.
Oh, sneaking could work too.
I think that's a
And
good
then just-
idea.
I will stay at the back then.
Drop a building on them. It's worked before.
I'll also wait.
All right.
Should this
You're the
be me?
sneakier ones.
Or you could do it too. That's true.
If you can do it with a mage hand, then you should do that. Or invisibility. I'll be close by.
Sure. Just watch my back. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I hate
Always
these
do.
things. Yeah. And I'm gonna cast use my invisibility feature, and then sneak up and try and drop this.
Okay, so you're not doing the mage hand, you're going in like that. Roger. Okay?
Yes.
So, do me a favor. Show me how close on the map you're trying to get. So, rounding the corner out of the secret Flumph Dome, you are going to be able to slowly progress north. Can I get a stealth check from you?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm also just getting the stats for the Mudslick Tower, and it'd help if I had my character sheet open, you know?
Would it?
Maybe. Maybe.
In the meanwhile, listen to the scintillating sounds of brain meats being stirred.
Would this be with advantage or just regular?
Oh, just regular.
Oh, good.
It doesn't work if something has blind sight.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Although, I guess it depends on the range. But anyway, that's all good. All good.
It does depend on the range.
That is a... Okay, I have the... Okay, I'm not
You know what?
proficient, but I have Jack of all trades.
Why don't we say disadvantage thanks to this hurt them more from last game?
Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker! So that's a 1.
Oh
You
no.
took away my 11.
What was it,
It
an
would have
11?
been it would have been a 15.
Oh,
no.
that's pretty great.
It would have been a 16, and now I have a 1. So thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for whoever bought that last episode. All right, so Lyric, you round the corner and begin creeping. How far north do you go? Your full 30 feet? So let's see, 5, 10, 15,
I was trying to get
20.
as close to the thing, because it has to be within 5 feet of me to activate it, I believe. Yeah,
Yep.
put it on the ground and speak the
Okay.
command word. Actually, I don't know how close you have to be to it.
You just pretty much have to set it on the ground and be like near it. All right, so putting it on the ground,
Yeah.
you're gonna head up to the area where this encephalon cluster clusters. And let me tell you a little bit about this. As you are walking that way there, you head over. Slime coats the walls and floor of this nook. An enormous creature shaped like a brain sits in a puddle of goo, while 4 fleshy nuggets, I love that they use that word, 4 fleshy nuggets bounce nearby. And as you wander that direction, you're going to take a step on a lump of cerebral flesh, and you're going to hear squeaky, squeaky, as a bit of brain meat explodes out from underneath your feet as you realize that there was another a gemule directly under your foot that was taking a nap, and it fires out from.
Absolutely does just go ew, and like yelps.
Can I get an initiative roll off of everybody here? Actually, let's do it quick. Let's do real quick. Oh god damn it! I'm spending a hurt the more to reroll that. There we go. All right, so it's going to come down to Lyric and the Encephalon cluster. Lyric, what do you got?
21.
Oh, hold on. I need to roll.
All right, so the Encephalon cluster is going to surge to life, noticing you there, and you are going to feel the weight of its aggressive hunger pressing down on you. However, it does not have any type of psychic attack that it can immediately hit you with, so we have determined that you are going ahead of the Encephalon cluster. Everybody throw me your initiative in the chat, because that's the most important thing. Let's roll for the Gemules, are all going to act on initiative 12. So, looking at the initiative right now, I have Lyric with a 21. I have Ella with a 20. I have the Encephalon cluster next, and then I have a tie game between Sindri and Zai'rar, and then I have Anthea and the Gemules, which just sounds like the best band ever. Anthea and the Gemu.
And the gym.
I'd buy their album. I'd buy your album. All right, there's an explosion of motion around you.
Great. Sorry.
No, it's all totally fine. All right, top of the initiative, Lyric. You are going to step on that. There's going to be a squish as that brain moves away from you. And, or the little triangle creature. God, these things are disgusting. They look like fleshy triangles. You ever seen the game Super Meat Boy? Yeah, picture that pinkish flesh. It looks like a Yonan Vasquez type of drawing, for those of you who remember Squee. That is going to be your turn, actually.
Okay, cool. I'm going to continue with my original plan, which was to drop a building on them. It's 20 by 20.
Okay.
So just if I put it right in front of me,
So it's
even like at an I don't know, is it round?
It is a
square?
watchtower.
Yeah.
So it is.
Okay.
It rapidly grows into a stout tower. It is 20 feet on its side.
If it's gonna be like
Yeah, it sounds
well
like it's
lubricated, it should probably be round.
It's not. It's for its pleasure, not for yours.
That's why it does so much damage.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so let's do some quick math here.
A flare
20 on the
base
side.
badge 502.
Right in front of me.
Okay, the entire nook that you're
diagonally.
shoving it into is smaller than this. So, like you're
And made of
basic.
flesh.
Yes, you're shoving it into this fleshy pocket. And I am going to bump my microphone. And
Man, I hate all of this. I'm so sorry. I just...
you'll grow to like it with time, I have a feeling.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so hold on. Let me just do a thing. Okay. So, throwing the tower in, let's go ahead and there we go. A nice little tower.
No, just happy little towers.
Happy little tower. Okay, so it's 30 feet long, so that means that it's going to go
I think it doesn't go upright unless you... Isn't it angled only when it's going into something that's made of stone because it tries to attach the other stone?
Oh, that's right. So it will go just vertically.
Yes.
Okay, so you are going to need to get in there close to use it. Which means...
No, it's 20 by 20 though.
Let's see, yeah, so the
It's 20 on the
5,
side.
10, 15, 20. So to hit the encephalon cluster, you'll basically have to make it into the middle of the room to use it.
Because it goes on the side, it wouldn't expand out towards the person who's using it. Wouldn't it go from that point out?
It would, but it goes vertically.
Yeah. To be...
So you would basically have to move to the center of the room and deploy it. To kind of like drop it like right there, more or less. Because it goes vertically.
Yeah, but then it's 20, and then 20 by 20 plus...
Oh, it's 20 feet from where you are. So it's 30 feet tall.
Yeah. So 20 is there.
Yeah,
sorry,
so, but that wouldn't hit the encephalon cluster, so you'd...
okay, I see.
You'd have to move at least 5 or 10 feet forward.
Oh, yeah, like, I'm happy to move at least 5 feet in. I just don't want this thing to get an attack of opportunity on me.
5 feet in means 5, 10, 15, 20.
20.
You'll have to risk the attack of opportunity to hit the encephalon cluster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it starts there, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20.
I didn't see anything. What were you?
Oh, sorry, I was counting in front of you. Because
okay, sorry, it doesn't help me. I'm like, how many?
It starts from your square.
Oh, from my square, not the 5 feet in front of me. Okay.
It doesn't start 5 feet in front of you. It starts from your... No. It goes from where you are.
Okay. That explains it.
So you will get an attack of opportunity from the encephalon cluster, or pardon me, from the encephalon gemule.
That I stepped on.
Yeah, basically, which I think is fair. I think it deserves to try to hit you.
Okay. As long as they're not treating it as a surprise round because it got stepped on.
No, it's gonna do.
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah.
Okay, that is gonna be a 21 to hit you.
Silvery barbs?
That is going to be a 9 to hit you.
That will not hit.
All right, so this little thing flies at your head, trying to attach itself to your brain and suck out what precious nutrients remain. However, you are going to summon silvery barbs. A bolt of light is going to strike across its eyes? I don't know, it doesn't really have eyes. And who gets the advantage?
Sindri, because he's right behind me.
Perfect. All right, and with that, you're going to drop that encephalon cluster, that pod on it, which means that is going to hit the cluster and 2 gemules. So I need to make dex saves for each of them. Encephalon cluster gets a 4, but it has an incredibly high dexterity of 0. Perfect. The gemule number 1 is going to get a 21, and gemule number 2 is going to get a 7. Well, gemule number 1 is who we're here rooting for. Can you please roll me 10d10? So there is a rumble as this begins to swell and grow. You say the magic word, which was like or something like that, and this giant shaft of mud and stone erupts out, thrusting into this fleshy port. We're very mature on this channel. Thank you so much.
I've not experienced the Phandelver vulgarity in person as a player yet.
Did you miss it, or you looking forward to it?
I was looking forward to you thrusting your shaft, and nope.
We have to rescue Christa for maximum chaos.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh god, Christa and Robin in a game again. Let's go. And then every third game, Christine laughs so hard she can't breathe, and we have to pause game before she turns blue. It's my favorite. All right, so that's 10d10. I'll drop that to the map layer to make my life easy. And what do we got,
I
Annie?
am just adding, because I decided I actually wanted to roll it.
That's fair. I have 3 gemules that survived, though, and I'm so proud of them. They went to high school. Well, sort of. They went to brain school.
Well, that's 61. It could have been better. I rolled below half on quite a few of them.
Okay, so the encephalon cluster is still alive. Gemule number 1, there is just a resounding sound of a plate of Jell-O smacking into brick. Like just this horrible, and that one is just it's wiped off the face of whatever plane you're in right now. The other one is going to get slammed, and I believe, do they get moved when they take the damage? I think they get shunted. On a failed save, take them in that case, push to an unoccupied space outside, but next to the tower, which means that the Gemule will be pushed there, and the cluster will be pushed. I'm going to say there because the Encephalon, the Gemules can fly. So basically, there's this horrible noise, and suddenly you are surrounded by brain creatures that are very oozy.
Not my favorite thing. I really wish I had something like Misty Step right now.
Fair. You could spend your move action running into the tower. You take some opportunity.
Let's do that.
You take some opportunity attacks, but you'd be inside of a tower.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's lock myself inside.
Okay, so the Gemule that just got wrecked by you is gonna absolutely not be able to hit you. That's an 8 for its Psychic Slam attack. And then the Encephalon cluster is going to try to make a slam attack against you. Let's find out what happens there. That is going to be a 27 to hit you.
Oh, shit. And I already used my reaction.
You did.
So that will hit.
Okay, so you are going to take 20 points of bludgeoning damage. And 8 points of psychic damage, which I believe is halved for you.
Oh yeah, let me double check what that does.
I believe because of your range.
Yeah. Oh, because... No, I don't think it does.
Oh, does
I
it
think
not?
it was the time that it happened was when I had the Intellect Fortress up, and I believe I dropped that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not concentrating on it right now.
Yeah, you totally did drop that. All right, so in that case, and you're not a high enough level sorcerer yet to get your psychic resistance. So that's going to be 28 points of damage total, and I need you to make me a strength saving throw. This giant, half-crushed pustule brain egg creature is going to just body slam you into the side of the tower as you run for the door.
Okay, I'm making what save?
You're making a strength save.
Strong. Jeebus. I'm not strong. I'm a musician.
It's true.
Okay. Strength save gives me 12.
12, all right. You're going to be knocked prone by this. It's going to hit you so hard you're going to bounce off the door, hit the ground. But here's the best part about this. You, at the beginning of your turn, took a 10-foot step. You're knocked prone, which means that you can get up and still have 5 foot of movement to run through the door.
Yeah, sure. Cool.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. As you do, however, you are going to get slammed by the other Encephalon Gemule behind you, which is going to hurl you through the door with 25 psychic damage. This Gemule, man. All right, but with that, you are in full cover. You can shut the door and lock yourself inside the tower.
Yes, with my 20-something hit points I have left.
Perfect. Good wrecking, though. Down in the initiative, it is Ellasandra's turn. Ellasandra, what are we doing?
Okay. I am moving out to here, and I am throwing the lightning javelin.
Oh, God. Okay, you're throwing it at probably the Encephalon cluster, right?
Yes, because I can still hit it, and so when you speak the command word, it forms a line of lightning between you and the target that's 5 feet wide, hitting everything in the range.
Okay, so rushing out to the center of the corridor in front of this this glistening tunnel of tower and flesh, you raise the lightning javelin, and how does it work?
Fling it, and speak the command word. It transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 feet wide that extends out from me to the target. Each creature in the line except me and the target must make a dex saving throw.
Okay, this is a magical effect. So magic resistance will apply. That doesn't help if it doesn't work. What kind of dex save? Okay, so I have a 10.
Okay, that is not a succeed.
Okay, let me just roll for the Encephalon Gemules.
The target does not make the save. Just the things in the line.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
Me and the target do not make the save. Stuff in the line makes the save.
Perfect. Okay, so one of them will succeed, one of them will fail. In that case, I got a 21 and a 10.
Okay, they're going to take 46 lightning damage on a fail and half on the successful.
Okay.
So that was 10, 16, 19.
Okay, so 19. The first one is going to take full. It was not expecting to be electrocuted today. The second one is going to take 10, as it is kind of shunted to the side by this. And the Encephalon cluster itself, how much damage does it take?
Well, I have to roll to attack still. Okay. So that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. This thing has very low AC.
Okay, so the javelin does a d6, so I need an additional d6. Okay, so it is going to take 11 points of normal damage from the magical weapon javelin. And 11... 18 points of lightning damage.
Perfect. All right, the javelin is going to embed itself in the side of this brain as it streaks across the room as a bolt of lightning. So basically, I'm picturing that it becomes the bolt of lightning, fires across the room, just like...
hits everything in its path, and then dodge,
and then
sinks in as a javelin doing lightning damage to the
basically
target.
Like a lightning rod. All right. Beautiful hit on that. Anything else on your turn? Because that is just one attack. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
Because that's just part of
the property of the weapon. I have nothing else ranged really that I can do, and I can't get closer.
All right, sounds good to me.
So I'm just going to tunnel fighter stance with my sword out.
Perfect. All right, the Encephalon cluster's turn. We love it when the enemy gets to attack. Okay, I'm going to spend my last hurt them more, and I am going to spew forth 1d4 mature eggs. And that's 2. All right, there is a little kind of like straining sound, and then you're going to see 2 of the baubles, the pustules, burst, forming 2 more Encephalon cluster. Well, pardon me, 2 more gemules, which are going to join the Encephalon, or the gemule round at the end, to make my life easy. And then I'm going to take my normal action because I can. Ooh, you know what? How much can I move? What's my speed? Only 20 feet. Damn. So, upon being hit by you... No, I couldn't have done that. Damn. You know what? Let me just check something real quick. So... Okay. So, I made a mild mistake, which I'm going to spend a drama bomb to rectify. Because I forgot that when you hit this thing, it can move 20 feet toward you using its aggressive hunger action. It's not close enough to attack you, but so that would have happened directly after your attack with the lightning bolt. Okay, so now that it's its turn, though, it is going to move 5 feet forward and is going to make 2 slam attacks on you. So this giant brain creature is like popping, almost like gremlins. If anybody remembers the way that those guys just pop out, as it kind of rolls and slurges forward with this whole kind of noise. And it's going to get a nat 20 against you. Zai'rar, I do not have you in a place where you can see this right now.
And that's why I put my hand down.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I can see this, though, through the arrow slits, and it should be... And I've had my turn, so my reaction's back. So
Your reaction resets at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, okay. Never mind that.
Sorry. So that is going to be 1 hit, but I missed the other one, so technically it's just like 1 hit, right? It's not a big deal. That's going to be a slam attack. You are going to take 25 points of bludgeoning damage and 27 points of psychic damage as this creature smashes into you. And can I get you to
I
make
also just
me...
realized I don't have my pencil on my desk, so I need to go grab it real quick.
That's totally fine. I'll need you to make me a strength save when you get back. All right. So, depending on what happens there, this horrible monstrosity rolls forward and slams into... Well, freight trains don't exist in this era, so let's just say like a mule cart. It slams into Ellasandra. Give me that strength save.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, but Alessandra's going to dig her feet, and despite her very frail frame, is going to push forward, basically holding back a bull with one arm. Beautiful. We love this for you. The encephalon cluster is going to kind of make this noise as all of its fleshy marbles jiggle in anger at you. Sindri or Zai'rar, who would like to go first?
I'll go first. I'm right there, so...
All right, sounds good to me. Go ahead and do it, Sindri.
All right, I'm going to move up beside Alessandra.
All right.
Anthea imbued a staff for me.
Yes.
So it gets +1 on attack and damage rolls. So it's gonna be a +9 or +10 to hit, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna make 2 attacks. Monk things. One is a 23 and one is a 13.
A 23 and a 13. Well, guess what, my friend?
The 23 hits?
They both hit.
Oh, sweet. Work.
This is a giant blubbery brain. Its armor class is not very good.
So my first attack is going to be +1, so 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
We love it.
And it's also going to need to make a con saving throw.
Okay, con saving throw
is making a stunning attack.
Oh my god, that's a nat 19.
Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that then.
Yeah, it has a positive con, so that's not going to be a thing.
And then the next one is going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Perfect.
And then go flurry of blows for another 2 attacks.
Okay, so it was 13 and then 9.
And then 6. Math is so hard.
It is.
15 and 16. Yeah, they both hit, so.
Okay, so not 6, 15 and 16.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then it's going to be 10 points of bludgeoning and 11 points of bludgeoning. And those are all magical hits.
Okay, let me just do the math because I think I was subtracting while you were going. So you said it was 15, 16, so we're at 31 points of damage, and then 10 and what?
10 and 11.
Okay, so for a grand total of 52 points of damage this turn. Okay. Whee! And you're adding the +1 for the magic weapon?
I did for the quarterstaff attacks. I can't do it on my unarmed attacks.
Okay. This thing is on the ropes right now. It is kind of shuddering in space, barely. You have this thing edged on oblivion. How many, just 1 stunning strike?
Yeah, just 1.
Okay. All right, Zai'rar, it is your turn. You know what? I'm going to use my reaction right now, and I'm going to make an attack against you by using my hunger. So it's going to shimmy toward you, not leaving Alessandra's square.
What moved within my reach?
Oh, no!
Ha ha! Tunnel fighter for the win!
Oh my god!
Get his ass!
Okay, so... they didn't move more than 5 feet. They only shimmied 5 feet. So
this is true, and then this doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Well, it's not that.
Yeah.
So tunnel fighters, if they move more than 5 feet within my space.
Okay, cool. So it's just the 5 feet. Perfect. Okay, well, do I have another hurt them more? I do not. Does a 13 hit you? I don't think it does. Okay, so it is going to roll forward and try to slam into you, and you are going to deftly dodge out of the way. Also, I am reminded in our private chat that you still have silvery barbs. to use in the future. Oh, which you would have had to use on your first. You would have had to use that on your first attack, Chris, because it's silvery barbs. So
it's an 18, so it wouldn't have been a crit.
It was still a
But
good
thank
hit,
you
though.
for reminding.
All right, Zai'rar, it's your turn.
Yeah, I think this is what I want to do. How bad does this?
Oh boy, you know what? You've seen a number of encephalon clusters in your day. I would say that if you had to rank this, you'd say that this probably looks like a, it's like a 2 out of 110.
Great.
You know, if you had to put numbers to it.
If you had to put numbers to it, I would say like you know, I would say
Cool.
that it had Sindri spat on his staff. It was gonna be bad enough the first way I said it.
Spit on that thing, I guess.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Hawk Tua.
Oh god damn it. Okay, yes.
Cap.
Now, I've spat on a lot of things in my day, but you know what I haven't spat on?
A brain?
These monsters.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm trying to be what I want to do here.
Have you tried poking it with a stick?
I'm gonna poke it with a stick. Just trying to figure out what to do.
What,
Bonus action. I'm gonna Misty Step.
Okay.
To right on the north side. And I will take one attack at this dude thing with my sword. Hopefully it'll hit. We'll see how this goes. Oh, I rolled a 16 plus 9. That's a 25.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. Well, 2d6 plus 5. So 13 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, how do you do it? This thing had a building smashed into it. It's been lightning bolted. It's been punched, kicked, and staffed. Or stiffed.
Cool. That sounds great. I'm going to kind of just like take my sword and just like slash it fully, I guess. It's like a pyramid thing?
No, this is basically
like-
just like a big... So picture like a big mass of caviar.
Ugh.
Yeah. That is leaking green goo and firing off these flesh triangles.
Gross. Okay, I'm just gonna like
honestly, it's one of my favorite
stab
monsters.
into it. It's pretty great. Just gonna like try and bisect it then.
Okay.
Is how
Well,
she's gonna do that.
Yeah, all right. Good job being bisectional.
Cool. Yep. That's
all
my
right.
first attack.
All right, you are going to cleave through this thing, and it is going to die with a clang, 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 clang. It drops that lightning javelin on the ground.
Cool. With my other attack action, Zai'rar is going to attack this pyramid thing right in front of her.
Okay, the Encephalon Gemule. It's baby.
It's a baby.
It's just a baby. It's just a
Okay,
hideous baby.
15 plus 9 is 24.
Yeah, that'll hit its AC.
Cool. It's now gonna have disadvantage on the next spell save that it needs to make from me.
Ooh.
Till the end of my turn. So first off, another 2d6 slashing.
Okay.
That's gonna be 14 points of slashing damage.
14 points of slashing damage total. Beautiful.
Cool. Gonna action surge.
Okay. Yep. Here we go.
And then I'm going to cast Frost Fingers.
Ooh.
Which
Okay.
is a 15-foot cone. So I need...
You're gonna hit 4 of them.
Yep. And the first
Okay.
one has to make the save with disadvantage.
Okay, well, actually, it's going to make it flat because it has magic resistance. So it rolled a nat 1.
Great. I love,
love that for it.
So it'll take double damage.
Okay, the next one rolled a success. The next one rolled a fail. And the last one rolled a success.
Cool. Come on, those silvery barbs.
Sounds good to me.
And Anthea, take my silvery barbs advantage.
Okay, so one gemule will succeed. I'm going to mark it with a token just to make my life easier. And the others are going to take full. Give it to me. Actually, and the one in the front's going to take double.
Cool. Hold on. Let me just get back to where Frost Fingers is. Con 2d8 cold damage on failed save, or half on a successful. Freezes non-magical liquids in the area that are not being worn or carried. So
yeah, there's plenty of non-magical brain juice in the area.
Yes. That is about to get slippy. 2d8 cold damage. Ooh, that's nice. That's gonna be 10 points of cold damage, and then 5 on the successful.
Okay. I gotta quit hitting my watch on the damn mic.
That's true. And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, so that means that the one in front is gonna take 20. The one next to it is going to take... So you said 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Frost is going to fly out of your fingers, slamming into the ones behind this one as it takes the brunt of an amazing barrage of frost. There's probably a reason that you're fighting extra ferociously, Zai'rar. I'm going to say that as a Githyanki aberration hunter, you know that Encephalon gemules, if left to their own devices, within a couple of weeks, will grow into one of those clusters. All right, Anthea, you're at the bottom, but you're not we're saving the best for last. There we go.
I also have advantage on silvery barbs.
Yeah! At least I go first before those icky things. Okay, into the fray, let's go. So I use my speed?
You use...
Okay.
Let me check.
Still on
So if you're riding the Flump has a fly speed of 30.
Ah, same as me. All right. Oh, except I don't have fly speed. But that's fine. Let's go.
You do
5,
now.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whoa.
Okay. Boop. There we go.
Oh, man. They're still really far away. 5, 10, 15. Oh.
I'm going to kind of say
That's
that,
what I
like...
thought. 5,
yeah,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I need to see what my range is. I think, you know what?
We can do this together. You hear in your head.
Onward. Onward. Yes. I'm going to do, because I'm so far away. I'm going to, wait a second. Wait one darn second. Let me look at this.
I will wait one darn second. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to spend a something good happens and say that your Flump, charged with its zeal, is going to do a double move as its turn.
Whoa!
So you are going to be right up close if you want to be.
Wowies. Sure, that's fine.
All right.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20,
Actually,
25,
maybe
30.
move it back tiny bit.
Yes, perfect. That's actually exactly where I wanted to be. Thank you. This is perfect. Just stay right here. Excellent. I'm gonna do Tasha's Caustic Brew on it.
This is the entire reason I run D&D. It's just to do these stupid voices.
And I appreciate the heck out of you. Okay, so... Oh, thank you.
All right, let's do it.
If I do Tasha's Caustic Brew, can Squish take the advantage?
Probably. I'll allow it.
Because it's a dex save for them.
Well, it is the first roll that you make. So yes, that would mean that Squish gets it if you want.
Nice. Yeah. I like that. I'd like that a lot.
Okay,
So I'd like to do Tasha's Caustic Brew at probably a second level.
So are you? It's a 5-foot straight line, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're just gonna go straight towards Lyric, but it's not gonna hit Lyric because we're far enough this way. Also, if Lyric's in a tower.
Are
it's
you
fine.
going to shoot it toward the back corner? Because then you could hit 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Oh, are we saying that works?
Yeah,
Like
totally
that?
does.
If it works like that,
Yeah.
perfect.
Because I can draw I can draw a straight line that affects all.
Oh, perfect.
The flump
I
adjusted
see.
you
I moved.
slightly
Yeah. Okay.
for tactical advantage. All right.
Oh,
so that
you're
means
really good at this.
Thank you. I studied military strategy in Flump Academy.
Wow, it really shows. It really paid off.
Okay. So what's my saving throw? Constitution for this or Dex?
Dexterity.
Look, these guys are actually pretty dexterous. So the first one's going to get a 19. The second one is going to get a 17. The third one is going to launch a dice across the floor that I have to remember to get before the dog eats it. Then the next one's going to get a 24. And the last one's going to get a 19. So I think they all pass. Do they still
all
take partial
save.
damage?
I don't think so. That's okay.
Okay. So they're all going to just like part out of the way.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
well,
They
that's
have
not the way that was supposed to work.
they have advantage against
okay.
spell attacks.
Oh, that's okay. We'll get him, Squish. Grab him.
Oh, mother, I'm going to get them,
18
eh?
Plus 9 is 27.
That's absolutely
And
gonna
he's
hit.
gonna attack the closest one.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna get him, hey. So probably the one diagonal to Zai'rar.
Perfect.
Oh,
All right.
I have to roll. Oh my god, my lordy.
It's
Where
true.
we're at. And minimum damage is 5 force damage. We're
Okay.
rocking it.
All
Let's
right.
go.
It's going to get smashed in the side of the head by its by Squish's blast, and then it's going to be my turn, baby. Do you have anything else you want to do?
Yep.
All right.
No, that's everything.
Okay, so I think it is time to cause some trouble, and that means that I'm going to do the following. The Encephalon Gemules are going to rage against the Dying of the Light, and or against you guys. And the one directly in front of Zai'rar is going to use its bonus action. I need you to make me a Dex save. And Anthea.
Dex save, you say?
Yeah, make me 2.
Dex save?
Yeah.
Oh, sounds good.
All right,
And-
Dex.
Tiki,
2, you said?
tiki, 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 tiki,
Yep,
tiki.
and then 3.
Oh, yeah. I got a 19.
Okay, you're fine.
One,
What?
I got a
Do I have to do another one?
16. One, I'm going to reuse my indomitable
Okay.
feature. So I'll re-roll that. Oh, I rolled worse. I have to use that one. 7
7, okay.
for the second one.
All right, so don't worry about the third one then, because it will not matter. So in that case, you can make me an opportunity attack, and then I'll tell you what has happened.
I would love to make an opportunity attack, but I used my reaction to do silvery barbs.
Okay, that's fair. All right. So what is going to happen is 3 of them, 2 of them are going to try to attach themselves to your head. 1 of them is going to try to attach itself to Anthea's head. Another, I need Squish to do me a favor and make me a Dex save. And then I need both Sindri and Ellasandra. These triangles start flooding toward you, each of them trying to attach themselves to your heads. Zai'rar, one of them, is going to surge forward and is going to attach itself on top of you. At the beginning of each of your turns, you're going to take some damage, as the one on top of you is going to, do its thing.
At the beginning
Dex
of my
saving throw?
turn, so
Right.
there's no more saves on that.
There's no more saves on this round.
What's the
Squish.
DC?
Got
The
an
DC
18.
18 is fine. What did you roll, Chris?
9.
15.
You're fine.
Okay.
And Ellasandra?
Sorry, what was it?
A deck save, please.
Ah, okay.
For some reason, it's not letting me put it on top of Zai'rar, so...
That is 16.
Okay, so they're going to fly at you and are... Yeah, it's not letting me put it on top of Zai'rar. That's weird. Okay, so Zai'rar, the one marked in yellow is on top of you, just in case it won't let me do it. What did Squish get on his save?
18, sorry.
Okay, so Squish is fine. Basically, everybody but Zai'rar manages to dodge these little floating gemule triangles. However, they're going to get really frustrated that they couldn't overtake your brains. And I'm going to make some attack rolls. So the first one is going to be against... I'm going to make 2 attacks against Zai'rar. Boop. Zai'rar, I have a 20 and a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Both of them?
Yeah, I only have
Okay.
18 AC.
Okay, you're going to take 33 points of psychic damage. 15 and 18.
Ooh,
But you are a
nice. Okay, so
Githyanki.
15, yes.
15 becomes 7, and 18 becomes 9. So for a grand total of 16 points of psychic damage. Anthea, one is going to attack you and get a nat 1, which means that as it tries to go after you, you can make an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Okie dokie. What can I make an opportunity attack with? Hugh! Let's go, Hugh!
Do it.
Ka-cha!
Just-
I got a 7, so that's a 13.
13 is... You know what? I'm
Yeah.
going to say because he botched, go ahead and roll me damage.
Yeah, thanks. I was gonna be like, do I flash of insight it? I don't think that'd be worth it. For minimum damage again, 3. We're
Well,
really
it's a
rocking
little something.
tonight.
You axe this guy a question in the side of the
Anything
head.
helps.
Okay, one of them is going to make an attack, a brain slam on Squish. So that is going to be an 18 to hit Squish.
I think that does hit Squish, yeah.
Okay. How does Squish take psychic damage?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Does Squish take 19 psychic damage?
No, he's squashed.
Mother,
That's
no!
Which equals squashed. My brain.
My brain,
That's a
eh?
shame.
And he collapses. Then I'm going to make 2 attacks against. One against Ellasandra. Oh, God, that was a hit, and then it rolled over into a 14. And finally, one of them is going to take a hit at Sindri. God damn it. All right, for a 12. All right, so these creatures are soaring around the room, flying, making attack after attack, trying to attach themselves to your head. Honestly, it's getting a little chaotic in this room. If only you had some help. If only there were some heroes that could save the day. I'm going to spend a something good happens to say that the flumps were getting ready for the charge when you were leaving. And it's, yeah, Flight of the Flumps. And, oh God, how does this work? Oh my God, this works. This is so dumb. I love flumps so much, guys. They are going to surge forward, and you're going to hear a telepathic thought kind of echo through your heads that goes, "Don't worry, we're here to help," and is going to, okay, 15 feet. It's a 15-foot cone. Okay, so one of them is going to fly directly up. And it's still gonna hit Zai'rar. You know what? It's gonna trust Zai'rar can dodge this. Dodge this, please, my friend. And is going to pull out its little tendrils and go as it fires liquid stink directly in a cone that is going to aim to hit basically this one, and Zai'rar. So Zai'rar, can you make me a deck save?
No, but I'll try.
Oh God, one of them actually failed.
I believe in you.
Oh God,
I don't believe in me.
I do believe in you.
Oh, 16? +2?
16 is enough.
Oh, there you go.
All right. You
It's
are
18.
18. You're going to be good. The first one, though, is going to take this spray straight in the face and is going to be covered with a horrible smelling stench. It is now poisoned. And all of the creatures are poisoned within 5 feet of the creature. Oh no, I didn't think this one through, but I'm a flump. So it has an aura of stench. Step out of the way before you attack. Well, uh-oh. He didn't think that one through, but that's okay. He's a flump. We love him anyway. I'm just going to put a little token aura on this for y'all. Boop. There we go. That is the stench aura. The one next to him, the flump is going to...
You cannot see the stench
Oh, you
aura.
cannot see the stench aura. It's 5 feet all around, that one. Okay, so unfortunately that means it's going to hit both Sindri and Ellasandra because this flump was not very smart. All right, the next one is going to rush forward and is going to make an attack roll. That is going to be an 8. That's not going to be enough. The flumps are going to begin to flood in, however, and I'm just going to do some mass attack rolls just to make my life easier. So that's going to be 1, nope, 2. Oh, that one's going to hit. And 3, that one's going to hit. So 2 hits as tendrils are going to lash out, dealing 2d4 acid damage per 2, 3, and I rolled the exact same. Okay, so grand total of 6 points of damage to the one on Zai'rar's head, and 6 points of damage to the one that just killed Squish.
So Kelly,
Yes.
that stench. I have a really important question in the chat about it.
Oh, sure. Let me check.
I really need to know.
10 out of 10. She just asked how much it was like my new puppy's farts, and I think it's exactly like that. I think that he's part flump. I think we should rename him from Teddy to Flump. To Flumpy.
No.
To Flumpy.
That could be a nickname for him.
So he's Teddy Flump Clark Rattray Holford.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this. So these tendrils are coated with this acidic fart juice. And at the end of each one of these creatures' turns, the target must make a con save or take acid damage until it has lesser restoration cast on it or succeeds. This is beautiful. All right, so that is the mass of flying crap. Lyric, it is your turn. Top of the initiative. Lyric, you are inside of the Tower of Terror.
I sure am. And I'm in pain. That hurt. I'm really not happy with these guys, though. That was a lot of ouch. How far can I go with that? Just gotta double check a spell real quick here. Oh, so that's decent range. I'm gonna use this, I think I've got one of these Careful Mind Shard.
Okay.
To cast as a careful spell, use it as a spell sorcery point effectively, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is what that does.
Yes.
And I would love to cast Shatter.
Ooh, we love that for us. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
So I think you can cast
I'd
that.
like to not hit any of my allies at 60 feet.
Okay.
And since it's got the slots for arrows, I should be able to cast through those to
You should be able to.
Which I think
Perfect.
I can.
Okay,
My
so what's the
lines, right?
radius on Shatter again? It's 20 feet?
It's a 10-foot radius sphere. So 20 feet.
That's going to hit all of them.
across.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have to make 1, 2,
And
3, 4, 5,
Casting
6.
this at level, let's see, it's a level 2 evocation. I'm going to cast at level 3.
Okay. What's my save?
It is a constitution save.
Oh no, that's way worse for me than Dex. Okay, con save, DC.
17.
Okay. As you hold that in your hand and cast that spell, you feel the mind shard course your magical energy through it. As it does, the magical light inside of the mind shard pulls with it, leaving just a normal, expensive crystal behind. Imbuing your spell with that magical property. And con save, I gotta plus that. All right, time to make some saving throws. So I have to make, what did I say, 5? There were 5 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6 of them. Okay. Number 1.
And one's poisoned?
One is
or is
poisoned.
that just the aura?
Nope, one of them is poisoned. Okay. So I've got, okay, success, success, success. Fail, fail. Okay, and then I've got this one with disadvantage, which was an at 20. Which you could silvery barbs if you want.
Yeah, definitely doing that.
Okay, that is gonna be... I dropped dice. That's gonna be a fail. Who gets your advantage?
Okay. Who is most directly in my line of sight?
Zai'rar.
Let's do that too.
Or Anthea.
I think Anthea is the one who's mainly in my line of sight.
Okay, sounds good. And can I get you to do me a favor and roll me that damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start going around the circle with the one on Zai'rar's head. So that's gonna be the first one that succeeded.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this one once and then they do it, I'm guessing. Yeah, easiest way to do it.
Just roll once, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that one's not very good. I don't like that one.
I'm sorry.
At least it hits a bunch of them.
It hits all of them, basically.
Yeah. So that's just double checking to make sure I don't have anything that I've missed in the time we've been away that gives me rerolls. I don't think so. I think it's mostly my fighter type ones.
You don't have any sorcerer. No, it's level 3. You get font of sorcery points, right?
I already have sorcery points, but I don't have the anything for rerolling. I have careful spell and distance spell.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I don't think sorcery points let me do anything for otherwise, other than converting. But that's okay. That's okay. That is a total of 15 because I rolled a 1, a 6, a 5, and a 3, and I don't like that, but okay.
Okay, so 15. The first one is going to rumble and take some of the blow. Parts of it on top of Zai'rar's head are going to explode, starting to drip this awful ichor down the side of her face. The next one is going to go and just explode out of existence. The next one is going to rumble and is going to take a full 15 points of damage as it trembles horribly. The next one is going to save and is going to take only half damage. So it's going to take 7 points of damage. It is badly hurt. The next one saved as well. I would say it's definitely... It's hard to say bloodied when it's this Icarus, but it's definitely at half health. Actually, it's exactly at half health. Good for it. And the last one did fail, which means it's going to take a full 15, meaning that it is nearly bloodied as well. The shatter is going to ring out, stripping most of these creatures below half health or near death, or to death in one case. Anything else on your turn?
I'm going to use a Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Mostly just to give that to the person I can see, which is Anthea. So Anthea, enjoy also having Bardic Inspiration because I can see you.
Perfect. All right.
I can see Alessandra, but it's a little bit further.
Ellasandra, the wretched stench of flump fart is all around you as your turn begins, and I'm just going to make sure that how this works. The coated creature is poisoned as long as the stench lasts, and other creatures are poisoned while within 5 feet of the coated creature. So that means that you can move away from that one by 5 feet and not suffer that.
Okay. That is good to know.
So you are kind of... You'll risk an opportunity attack if you take a 5-foot step away to hit the other one.
So what does poisoned do to me in the moment?
I just realized something. 1 second, Amy. It gives you disadvantage on saves. I need to re-roll the one next to him because he is within 5 feet. Okay, never mind. That didn't actually affect him.
Okay, so it's just disadvantage on saves.
It's just it's disadvantage on saves and attack rolls.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Yeah. I would
The
say,
last
though,
thing that attacked me was a big brainy thing, though, right?
yes.
Okay. I guess I will take the risk of 5-foot stepping.
Okay. The poisoned monster is going to take a swing at you. With a 14, he misses. He tries to psychic blast you, but he's poisoned. And as you dodge out of the way of the stench, you are going to not get hit.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to attack this other one.
Okay.
That first attack is... I rolled a 19, so I'm sure it's hits because I add
Absolutely.
9. Cool. I am definitely going to Divine Smite that one. Ooh, almost max damage!
Perfect. We love it. How much?
Do you need them separate? Is Radiant important?
It is not to me. Give it to me all together.
So that is 16, 23, 30 points of damage.
It explodes under your blade.
Sweet.
How does it go? Does it just burn away with holy fire?
I think she does that step to the side, dodges the attacks, slams down with her sword, and then she's going to step forward again and attack this one.
Okay, you'll have disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. That is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay, good hit. It's going to still make contact for sure. Give me damage.
Divine Smite.
Smite makes right.
Not nearly as good. That is going to be 18 points.
Well, still pretty good. This thing is very badly injured at this point, and you find yourself coughing from the stench. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Tunnel Fighter.
Okay.
Bonus action Tunnel Fighter stance.
Beautiful. All right. Zai'rar or Sindri, you are up.
Zai'rar?
Sure. This thing on my head, you said I need to take
All right,
damage or
so
something on top of my
start
turn?
of your turn, it is going to leech some brain juice out of you. You are going to take 6 points of piercing damage as it begins to kind of burrow into your brain. You can detach it by pulling it off as an action and succeeding a strength check. You could also just try to hit it while it's on your head, which I'll say will give you disadvantage.
Sure, I'll do that. Alright, I rolled a 14 and a 17.
That's a hit.
So, yeah. 14 plus 9 is a lot. 2d6.
All right, basically headbutting your greatsword with this thing on top of it.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I get to reroll 1s and 2s. Love that. Okay. And prefer 14 points of slashing damage.
Perfect. That is going to be enough to cause it to detach.
Nice. Okay. And then I will take my second attack at it. Not disadvantage.
Not disadvantage. I'm going to say that basically, like you kind of headbutt through its leech parts, so you'll still have to kind of like remove them from your head physically at the end of this just to get them off your dome. But
yeah.
It's less of a worry right now. Make me an attack roll.
All right. Ooh, that's not as great. But I'm pretty sure that's still gonna hit with a 19.
19's a hit. Roll me damage.
Sweet. Ooh, that's almost max damage. So that is another 15 points of slashing damage.
Perfect. We love it.
Magical. By
Perfect.
the way, if that makes any difference.
Doesn't make a difference to me, but
Okay, cool.
All right,
then
so-
bonus action, I'm going to second wind because ouch.
All right. So taking your second wind, I'm gonna say that's when you can kind of pull the suckers
Yeah.
off of your head, which come
Ooh,
away
nice,
with
nice,
your
nice.
Githyanki blood. The gemule that you cut off your head is particularly badly damaged and kind of flutters around the room, looking very despondent. All right, Zai'rar, that's you. Sindri, I'd love your action.
Okay. So am I still poisoned? That's still there. Okay, I'm gonna hit it. Make 2 attacks to hit it.
All right.
Sorry. So first attack is 12 to hit because of poison.
Okay. 12.
but-
You have determination.
I have determination, and I will spend it because I icky.
That's going to be a hit.
That's gonna be 9 points of damage. Thank you, Anthea.
9 points of damage. It is still up, but just barely.
All right, do it again. Oh, shit! That's a 19 and a 20. So 19 to hit. So
Okay.
Well, sorry, 29 to hit.
29 to hit is going to absolutely be a hit.
And that's gonna be 10 more points of bludgeoning damage.
10 more points of bludgeoning damage. You know what's great about this? Because of that 20, I want you to tell me you're going to be able to bat this thing with your staff in a direction of your choice. Where are you sending it?
I'm gonna spike it for a flump. The one that sprayed it. I'm like, hey, catch, and then like prime it into position. Just shove my staff into it and fling it at it.
All right, I'm going to make my reaction as a flump to try to spike it down, and it's actually going to succeed, and is going to knock it down into the corner where it's going to poison the one to the north of Zai'rar. Because the corpse is still
Yeah.
going to stink, I'm going to say.
Yeah, El Stinko. And then there's one north of Zai'rar, and I'm gonna sprint down and lay into this one with flurry of blows. So this is flat, so that's nice. There's a 14 and a 24 to hit.
14 and a 24 are both going to hit. Give me the first damage.
All right, first damage is 6.
6. All right, you slam your fist into this one. It rocks back, poisoned. Your last hit. Give it to me.
9 more damage.
9 more damage. That is enough. How do you take it out?
I'm just gonna. Does it have tentacles? I feel like they have tentacles.
They have like little like pseudopods. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab it by one of the tentacles and fling it into the poisoned one on the floor.
All right.
Ew! Flying, just like rubbing, like flicking brain goo off his hands. Just
God, we love this. We love this. This module. I really wish that the entire module was this gross. I feel like anyway. Well, that's a talk for later. All right. Jumping into this. Anything else on your turn?
nope, that's it for me.
Perfect. All right. Down beneath you, we've got Anthea pulling up the rear.
Hello. Okay, I'm going to firebolt this thing to the face, and I have advantage, and I have bardic inspiration. Why can't I find any d8s? Like any? There's like none in front of me. What the
I'm
heck?
sorry.
What in the world? It's not meant to be. There's one. All right, got
Probably
it.
blog.
Oh, probably. He ate them.
Yeah.
What happened to them? I swear we had at least like one full set here. All right. Well. Oh, shit. It's right in front of me, so I don't get the advantage, but it makes it roll flat. So, should I just roll again? Because I already rolled.
Yeah, go ahead and reroll.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
That was extremely better, but not a nat 20 or anything. So that would be 22, 31 to hit.
31 to hit is absolutely a hit.
The gemule
And what are you hitting
I'm
with?
probably facing. Firebolt.
Okay.
So I rolled a 3 on the bardic inspiration,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's 2d10 plus my 5. Oh, plus just 2d10 plus 5.
All right.
Ka-cha. 16 plus 5 is 21 points of fire damage.
21 points of fire damage. Let me just
And then
double
the
check.
3, I think, goes off anyways, even if it didn't hit. So that would be 24 points.
Oh, we love that. All right. How does it go?
Yeah,
it's
nice.
toast.
Does it have, so it has little suckers. Does it have like a mouth, or is it just the little suckers?
It's just the little suckers. It's like a little, basically like barbed teeth, like a leech at the bottom of it.
I'm gonna stuff a firebolt up it into its mouth.
And it's going to rattle around like one of the Star Destroyers as it goes and explodes.
Yeah.
There is one gemule remaining.
It's supposed to be range. But anyway.
I mean, it is what it is. You know, that's a hell of a shot, kid. 1 in a million.
Thanks.
All right. Anything as a bonus action?
Nope, I don't think so. I'll give.
All right. The Gemule's turn. The Gemule is really outmatched and is going to attempt to latch itself onto Zai'rar's head. Zai'rar, I need you to make me a dex save.
No! I don't want to.
Do it. The Gemule's coming for you.
Alright, I'm gonna use my determination for this. 12 plus 2 is 14, plus what's her proficiency?
You're
right
a
now?
plus 4 right now.
Alright, 16.
16 is, unfortunately for me, just enough, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. So instead, it's going to kind of hover over to your head, going, trying to steal precious brains.
Zai'rar's just gonna glare at it.
And instead is going to just go and psychic slam you with a 19.
Oh, those hits.
So you're going to take a lovely amount of damage.
Actually, silvery barbs. Silvery barbs. Fuck you.
Silvery barbs? Okay. All right, that's only going to be a 13. Who gets your advantage?
Haha. Myself.
Okay. And then, as it is the end of your rounds and their rounds. Oh God, hold on 1 second while I just do something on the map. Suddenly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 flumps, 6 flumps surround it along with you. And let me just go 6d20 and see what happens.
Actually, can I give one of the flumps my advantage? I forgot that they go.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and 6 to give the advantage to.
5.
Okay, so flumps, I love them so much, but they are officially the worst thing in D&D. I used a dice roller to make this faster. I literally got 1, 1, 1, 3, 5, 12 on this.
Can I flash of genius the 12?
Yes, which is great because
Give it a plus 5.
Zai'rar gave advantage to the 5, which turned into a 16. So,
Perfect.
3 of them are going to surge forward and try
Attack each other.
and basically
Oh
go
my god!
and slam into each other, causing a pile of flumps on the floor, going.
I mean, they're like
Up on aisle
getting all
3.
tangled in each other.
However, the others, that's going to be 2 successful attacks. So that's going to be +1 +1, 5. Come on, don't roll a 1, and you got it. While the other 2 are going to surround him. One's just going to flat out miss, but they're going to hit it with tentacles and be like, you'll hear a psychic pulse going, "You came to the wrong universe, motherfucker!" And the flumps proceed to tear this gemule apart for the greater good. Right? Yes. Okay. And with that, peace is restored as the last gemule falls. Don't jump off my back.
Oh, baby boy.
For those who are listening to this, there is a puppy on me right now because he was very whiny. Yes. And he just tried to jump over me. There we go. All right. With that, the last of these creatures falls to you and your army of flumps who begin to celebrate. Hey, we did it! We did it!
Oh.
And with that,
Your
Right.
people, the flumps.
you people the flumps, right? And with that, I think this is a great place for us to take a quick break. Talk to you very soon. Don't go anywhere, everybody.
Raid gets coming in time to see the puppy.
Any final words for the chat, Teddy?
Don't look at baby.
Who's that? Is that you?
Oh, Teddy. Oh, you can hear me from outside.
Oh, he can hear you. Hold on.
Hi, Teddy.
Because I have bone conduction
Teddy.
headphones, so if I put my head up against his, he can hear you. Listen.
Teddy bear. Hi, Teddy. Who's a good boy? He's a Teddy. Teddy's
So
a
weird.
good boy.
He's so weirded out by that. All right, folks, we'll be right back after this brief word from the Humane Society. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the part of the program where we're going to briefly talk to the chat. Now starring Dog. Hello, Dog. Oh, there's the dog. So, hi, everybody. Welcome back. God, this has been a hell of a week. It's going to continue to be a hell of a week. Theoretically, we have 5 days of games this week. We may have to adjust that because the dog is being a baby. Because he's literally a baby dog. So I'll let you guys know what's happening in the next couple of days.
The wisdom of Teddy.
Oh no. Did he stink?
No, he's just typing on the keyboard. I
Oh,
don't know
okay, good.
Which screen I'm on.
Hey, Dungeon Scrawlers, guess what? Look beneath me right now for a dog. 3, 2, 1. Dog. Oh, he's not on your lap.
Dog.
So, dog! Surprise dog!
He's on my lap. He's just lying down.
Oh, he's actually like chilling for a change? Holy crap. He's eating his hand.
Well, now he's not chilling. Now he's not chilling.
Hey, Dungeon Scrawlers. Dungeon Scrawlers, we should do something, because I really like your shtick. Dungeon Scrawlers are a bunch of writers who get together and play games, and I am also a writer who plays games. Let's collab. Hit me up. Join the Discord. Saber Sloth, what are you doing here? It's good to see you. It says that you're just listening, but yet you saw the dog. How did you manage this, the Sloth of Sabers? I want to do a big thank you, by the way, for everybody who has joined the Patreon recently. This has been a really chaotic...
My wig hair.
Yeah, don't eat the wig hair. It's been a really chaotic, couple of months, and it's been really lovely having people hang out on the Patreon. Nobody leave, really. We've been pretty stable. In fact, honestly, we've grown in a lot of ways, which is really comforting, because I've been pouring all of my time into work. In fact, the only time I haven't been doing work is the week I was away with Christine in Hawaii, which was nice. I still did work on my phone because she allowed it, and did a bunch of work in my notebook for Cold Iron. And then I didn't do any work today because I was taking care of that dog.
He really wants to click the mouse when I click the mouse.
Does he?
He's really trying to hit it with his paw. Yeah.
Well, good for him. Just don't
Gamer in
log
the
out.
making.
Now you're playing with Pupper. Did he just break your armor? Well, you know what? It's at least he's not licking off all your makeup yet.
It was, to be fair, it was already kind of broken. That was the hot glue that just popped off, so.
Okay. All right, so folks, other cool things that are happening soon. I just wanted to tell everybody that I love you very much. You guys are all so cool. I just submitted our panels for SakinoCon in Victoria, BC for February. We got a really good crew. I think there's like 8 of us that are going to be there doing some cool stuff. It's a great convention that's ran. Their Master of Ceremonies is really handsome. So you should definitely go and hang out and go check that out. I mean, he's at least like he's, you know what he is? He's a BC 7. Not a Vancouver 7, a BC 7.
What does that
I don't know.
mean?
I'd call him a 10 out of 10, I think.
Oh, well, thank you. Honestly, it's easier to be a higher number as a guy in BC than it is to be a higher number as a femme. Because like there are fewer of us, especially in Victoria where I went to school. My God, all you have to do is bathe. And you're like a
There's a reason it was called Chicktoria for a while.
Chicktoria, it still is. What's up, Chris?
There was Vancouver was rated the worst dressed city in Canada by the Vancouver Sun at some point. Like there was like a poll, and I'm like, that's not true. And then I was like, no, it is. If you like athleisure, it's the place to be.
I was about to say that's literally all everybody wears. Like
myself included. Like I listen, underneath this poncho, I'm wearing very comfy gym clothes.
It's almost like I'm wearing nothing at all.
I wear leggings full time, even to my job.
I work from home.
Office.
I wear joggers or shorts every day because whatever.
Black leggings with a long sweater and you're covered.
Yeah, it's not particularly stylish though. It's really funny when like people try to rank Vancouver as a fashion city along with like Montreal. And it's like, okay, I understand Montreal.
Ooh.
Vancouver.
Who's ranking Vancouver?
Vancouver.
Not even the Vancouver Sun agreed.
Yeah, but nobody agrees with the Vancouver Sun to begin with, so it's fine.
Okay, I definitely don't read it, so I have no idea.
Yeah, congratulations. You're basically living in Vancouver then.
No.
So anyway, hope you are all doing really well. We are getting into the cold season, and I hope you are all warm, happy, and healthy. Yeah, anything else to announce? Yeah, so Sunday this week is going to be the premiere of our brand new game, Cold Iron. It's going to run from noon to sometime in the early afternoon Pacific on Sunday. So come and join us for that. It's going to be really fantastic. And yeah, we're going to hop back to it as soon as we can get this dog. What are you doing, bud?
He does not want to.
Okay, well that's fine. He can stay with me. I'll just watch him. He's on his banana. He's fine. He has a big banana bed. Okay. No, because there's a bunch of stuff on the floor in here he can eat. So I'll just keep an eye on him. All right. The joys of puppyhood. All right, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate.
Hi, Raid.
Hey, Raid! You came in just in time for us to head back into game. Now that the puppy is laying on his mat. Well, hello there, General New Age Geeks. Where are you running? He really wants access to both rooms right now. It's really funny. Come here. Say hi to the raid. Come here. Come here. Teddy, come here.
He's 10 weeks old, which is why he doesn't answer commands yet very well.
This is how big he is. He's so grumpy.
Well, you worked hard there.
He's so grumpy. He's had a rough day. Look at this. He's the best cosplayer of all. This used to be a cat.
I love that he grabs onto your arm to hold on. It's so cute.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, thank you
Yes,
for
he's
the
had a rough
compliment on our
day.
cosplay.
Aw,
All of
thank
our
you
games
all.
except one are costumed, so come back other nights to see a variety of costumes. Robin and Amy, I think, are putting the most effort in right now with the body paint. And they look fantastic.
all right, we're gonna wing this while he is running back and forth between the rooms. All right. All right, we're gonna try this. Here we go. Definitely go check out more of our stuff. All of it's on YouTube at youtube.com/dorktales if you want to try out some of our other games, which are ridiculously costumed at times. Avernus is actually dropping sometime in the next week, where you get to see a lot of blue and white. All right, anybody? Robin, we good to go?
I mean, he's trying to eat my mic cord, so, you know, it's fine.
Oh, the usual? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to order some of that bitter spray for pets
That's probably
and
a good
see if
idea.
that helps here.
Right, he's on his way to you.
Okay,
I'll
sounds
let you
good.
know if there's one with a short delivery time.
Oh, and Kate the Great cosplays. I love Kate the Great cosplay. I'm going to follow you. I feel like I've seen your cosplays before. All right, are you back out here? Good boy. All right, he's on his mat. I'm just going to open that door so I can watch him. Yeah, you can eat your mat. I don't care. All right, I'm going to cut all this. 2. All right, so, folks, without further ado, I think it's time for us to head back into game with Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. Hello and welcome back to Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, here on Dork Tales. Your army of flumps and you stand victorious. Beneath you, you see the stinking remains of what was a pile of these encephalon gemmules, these little floating flesh triangles. All around you, the briny maze pulses and quakes. The remnants of your battle are stark. To the north, you can see patches of ice where the ground has been frozen over by frost fingers. And in the far north, you can see the gently trembling tower of stone and mud as it seeks to find purchase in the gummy texture of the floor. Lyric, you are inside of that as we speak. What are you doing?
I'm gonna probably cast a cure or open the door actually and ask if anyone wants to come in. Looking very beat up.
Are you okay?
A little worse for wear.
Did I see you step on it?
Hurt. Huh?
Did I see you step on one?
I have gemule on my boot. Hoof thing. I don't even know anymore.
Well, you're wearing boots.
Mm.
Is everyone okay?
Can we just take a breather? Just, you know.
Squish
Don't
Well, we
have
need to
very
be-
long before that door closes. I don't
We need
think
to-
That's right.
Sindri
you're
wants to electrocute himself again.
Sure, fine, let's go.
Why don't we go
Wonderful.
through the gate and then we'll
Catch our breath.
take a rest.
I think that's a good plan.
Lyric's gonna step out and is going to make the tower a little small again.
Okay.
Put it in her pocket.
There is a... as it collapses back down into the sphere. And with that, you are once again ready to roll.
Okay, then let's just go. I'll just... And Lyric's gonna cast a Cure Wounds on herself.
Okay, sounds good. The flumps are all going to surge around you going, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" Inside of your head.
Oh, but I've got my ring, so... which prevents telepathy unless I allow it, so I can just ignore them. That's great.
You can. Why would you, though?
Yes. Because I'm hurt.
Fair, fair. All right. With that, the door ahead of you is down to the east. Zai'rar, you would know this from your your crew's attempts into the briny maze prior that there is a door down to the east of here. Do you guide them?
Yes, I will guide. There is a door down to the east of here.
All right,
Direct?
let's go.
With your flumps in tow, you continue onward. The area to the southeast of here is littered with bodies. Shreds of flesh and broken bones are scattered around this room. An enormous double door, made of the same spongy material as the rest of the maze, hangs open. Likely from the activation rods that you activated earlier.
All right. Shall we go through?
Quickly. Sindri will hustle towards the
Like a
door.
good idea.
All right.
No.
And as you hustle toward the door,
Jesus Christ.
a shape emerges on the other side as you see this irregular shaped chamber is very large. Two sets of huge double doors lead in the same direction that you pass through. A scaly sphere hangs in the air in front of you. And as you approach, it turns around, its enormous central eye becoming visible as stalks containing other eyes begin to go out of its shape. It waves its eye stalks. A toothy maw opens and looks at you. Wow! Just what I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, so many of you to add to my death toll.
Oh no.
96 down, so many more to go. And can I get an initiative roll? As the beholder glares at you from the other side. We love it. We love it.
Oh, let's go.
Whoa.
I should have short rested. I lost my action surge. No.
You should have
But
short
we
rested.
couldn't because the door would have closed.
I know. This is
Yeah.
how the dungeon gets you.
At least we think so.
All right, checking initiative. Mooblanesh. I love you, Mooblanesh. Except your name. I'm not too fond of it. All right, so starting at the top of this, I have a 22. Ooh, a lot of 20s. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay. So, starting with a Mooblanesh, then going with Lyric and Zai. Then down beneath that, I have Anthea. And then I have Ella, the Flump Brigade. And for once, down at the bottom of the initiative, it is Sindri. All right. You push through, and looking at this, there is a horrible creature on the other side, which I think it's time for some battle music. What is the right battle music? Is that epic enough?
It's pretty epic. Oh, yeah.
All right. The beholder rises up and looks in your direction, its central eye sweeping over you. And as it does, everyone that is within a 150-foot cone is going to... I'm going to choose your direction, and I'm going to float forward. All of you are going to have your magic items deactivate as an anti-magic field sweeps over you. All right, and let's see. So action. So how shoots 3 of the following rays at random. Let's do it. Sorry, Mr. Random Equinox. Okay, number 9, number 5, and number 2. All right, number 9. I'm going to target Zai'rar because she's right in front of me. Zai'rar, I need you to make me a dex save.
Mean. My worst save. Ooh, that's a 5. Plus 2 is 7.
All right, do you have anything else that you could add to that?
Probably not.
Okay, this is going to be very unfortunate for you. Then you are going to take 58 points of force damage.
Wait, sorry, what did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Okay, never mind. I don't think I can help you.
Yeah, I don't think with my determination. Which I don't actually have because I wasn't been brought back, so yeah.
Yeah. Are you still alive?
Oh, yeah. I'm like almost
Good.
at full HP. Sorry, I have to do math real quick. So
one of the eye stalks rises up and you feel the force of a disintegration ray strike you for 48, pardon me, did I say 58? I said 58 points of damage. You feel...
I can't do that again, but I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, does it work like in 2nd edition where if you're in the anti-magic cone, those rays don't hit you?
That'd be great.
That'd be great.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. Thank you, Chris. That's a sentence that I should have... Okay, so change of plans.
I promise you, I did not look at the stat block. I was just like, wait a minute, like
no, that's very valid.
Magic.
I had something in the back of my head that was like, oh, should I? Okay, I'm going to spend a hurt the more to tactically figure out which way I'm going to point this. Okay, so if I move closer to the door and I go like this, then I can move my gaze, and I'm going to. Okay. I never play Beholders, so this absolutely caught me off guard. Thank you so much.
See, and I thought with its anti-magic ray field that it nullified it, but that makes sense that it can't also do that, because that'd be super fucking OP.
I mean, as is, they're like, this could easily kill us.
Okay,
like,
so
I'm scared.
So that is the way it's going to focus the ray. So it's going to hit Sindri and Lyric and most of the flumps.
Okay, do I have to roll something, or does it
No,
just hit?
this is just an anti-magic field. So magic does not work where it is looking, which I have marked on the map.
I know friendship is magic, but like, are flumps supported by magic?
Like emotionally.
Something very funny could happen.
They are not mad. Okay, now I have to check their stat block. One sec.
Splort.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. Let me just check real quick. How do they fly?
Also, just a side note, this dog is sleeping now.
He's just chilling. Okay, so advanced telepathy.
Both doors open, but he's sleeping.
Okay, so his flight their flight has nothing to do with magic according to their stat block, so I'm going to give them a pass on this. Okay, so next I rolled an 8 and then a 3 if I'm not mistaken. So looking at my Beholder stat blocks, that means that I'm going to fire the 8 at, okay, can't hit Sindri, so I'll hit Anthea with it. Anthea, I need you to make me a dex save.
Okie dokie.
So just confirming the force bolt still hit. Yes.
It did.
Greatest integrate? Okay,
It did.
Cool.
I'm going to use my Flash of Genius to get a 17. Wait, and my Determination. I have Determination, right? I do.
Yep.
To make it a 21.
21 is going to be enough. So on a failure, okay, you are hit by a ray and shrug off its effects immediately. You will recognize this as the same type of effect that turned Sindri into stone.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But that's
All right.
good that I didn't get.
And Ellasandra, you are going to see another eye stalk point at you and go as you feel something reach into your mind. I need you to do me a favor and make me a wisdom saving throw against fear.
Okay, there. Finally got my mouse working. That's a natural 20.
Okay. All right. You are not afraid. All right. That is going to be my turn. All right. Lyric, you are up.
Okay. This is pretty terrible. I don't like that I'm in an anti-magic field thing. I do have this dagger of venom that I haven't really used anything for, and it is just like, it just has venom and is poison.
Is it a magic item?
Oh, that's a good question.
I believe it magically has the venom.
In that case, you're right. That would not be helpful in this case then. Guess most of my stuff is magic. I don't really like this at all.
I mean, you could move out of the way.
Well, I guess I can move out of the range. Yeah, but that means I have to use my movement for things and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, no, we'll do that. We're gonna move over. Was I standing on a flump?
Apparently.
Oh, okay. You were just
You're gonna hear in your mind. You're gonna hear in your mind. Thank you.
Who are you even? Yeah, okay. So that's still within my line of sight of doing things. Cool. These things are probably pretty resistant to magic type stuff, just from what I would gather from aberration-y things.
I mean, it's a beholder
so far.
Lyric and I are on the same turn. Yeah.
Oh, this is true. Yes, you guys are on the same turn.
You can go ahead first then. I need to think of it.
Yeah, I have an idea that might help with the ray. So,
is it shutting the door?
No. I'm going to, as a bonus action, activate my Cape of Enlargement. So Zai'rar is going to get big. Strong mommy. And I would like to try and grapple this beholder to move its eyes. To try and get some anti-magic, like, ray.
Okay. Make me an attack roll for the grapple.
Cap. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. When you hit with an attack roll, you can use a weapon or you can add your proficiency attack to the damage. Cool.
That. So yeah.
So Zai'rar would like to try and tackle this thing and try and almost close its eyes or move it, trying to put it to the ground or something.
All right.
This is what I'm gonna try.
You're gonna try.
That is going to be a 24 to make the attack.
Okay, so you're going to grab onto this thing and start lifting it into the sky, kind of trying to wrestle it.
Actually, I'd like to try and take it down to the ground and make it eye to the floor, if I can.
Okay, it is immune to prone. So if you're not trying to make it prone, you could. This is kind of a weird one. So tell you what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna resolve this right now because I want to resolve it right now. We're gonna make a contested strength check.
Yep, perfect.
Which I believe you have advantage on because of your size.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I rolled a 14.
I rolled a 16 on the die, plus my strength is 25.
Okay, so you are going to be able to redirect its eye beam this round at least.
Cool.
As you force it to look down at the ground.
So that would be that would probably be both my attack.
That'll be both your actions, yeah, to basically grab and redirect it.
Perfect. All right, and yeah, I don't know if moving it away would be better or not, but I think I'll stay here. But yeah, that's Zai's turn.
All right, we love it. All right, Lyric, now that you feel the crushing weight of the cone of anti-magic go off of you, what do you do?
So I'm gonna use I think I can do this way. Sorcery point to use distant spell.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is a touched range normally.
Okay, and I believe that raises it to 30 feet.
Yes. to cast Bestow Curse.
Okay. What's my save?
It is 17.
I rolled a 17 on the dice.
I will use Silvery Barbs.
I rolled a 5 on the dice, plus my... You know what? Probably not enough. What wisdom save you said?
Yes.
That's a 14, 13, 12. That's 12.
That is
I can math.
not enough. Okay. I'm
What's
going to
my
use
curse?
Your curse is... It must make a wisdom saving throw on the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action on that turn doing nothing.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Remind me of that at the beginning of every turn.
My Silvery Barbs advantage to...
Anthea and Ella are next in that order.
I will give it to Ella.
Okay.
And I still have a Bardic Inspiration, I believe. And I will give that to... I'll give the inspiration to Anthea and that advantage to Alessandra.
Okay. As you do that, you, Zai'rar, are going to grab this thing and point it toward the floor. And as you do, it's going to go, "Oh, thank you for a wonderful fight. I'm so excited to earn Ilrash's approval and a lair of my own." Anthea, it's your turn.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to cast Firebolt. Sorry, I was just trying to see if I wanted to do something else. But no, I think I'm going to do Firebolt. And I have the Bardic Inspiration. Thank you. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
Akacha. I mean, could be better, but it's also not that bad. That is a 22 to hit.
22 to hit is going to hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. That was 2 on the Bardic Inspiration dice. And that's going to be... 9 and 7 is 16. Oh, so 21 points of fire damage again.
21 points of fire damage is absolutely beautiful as a bolt of flame streaks out and hits this creature that's being
Point.
like just grappled by giant Zai'rar. Do you have anything else on your turn?
No, but then the 2 points of concussive damage or whatever. What is it? Force damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it goes, just to let you know, so that I didn't add that, so that'll be 23.
Ooh, 2 more points of damage. We love it.
It was 2 more points damage.
All right. As it takes that hit, I'm going to use a legendary action, and I am going to... Oh, you know what? I have a drama bomb. I'm going to spend it. Can you do me a favor? This lower eye stalk is going to twist and fire a telekinesis ray at you, Anthea. Give me a strength save.
A telekinesis?
Yep.
Kacha! Oh man, that was almost an nat 20, but it's not a save.
All right.
That's like 4.
Okay, you are going to be restrained by the ray's telekinetic grip until the start of its next turn or until it's incapacitated. And I can move you 30 feet in any direction. And what I'm going to choose to do is move you towards the back of Zairar's head using my drama bomb. Zai'rar, that's a nat 20 with Anthea.
Oh!
Silvery barbs.
Okay, that's an 8. So... Okay, so he is going to miss, and instead Anthea is going to slam into the wall.
Take my advantage from that.
Anthea, you're going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam into the wall, leaving an Anthea-sized imprint. And are going to slide down to the floor with one of these type of noises. Oops, I drop everything. You're going to slide down to the floor with this type of noise. It wasn't as good as I hoped, so instead it's going to be like a...
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, it's not a screech, it's a slurp.
It's a slurp.
Slurp.
And it's going to drop you down to the ground.
Now I know how squish feels.
Now you know how squish feels. All right. That's gonna be your turn. Ellasandra, you're up.
Okay. So it's grappled, correct?
It is grappled presently. It has a 0 speed.
Okay. And the anti-magic field is currently not pointed that way.
Yeah.
I am going to run up then and attack it.
All right, sounds good to me. Go ahead.
Okay. An advantage on the first attack roll.
Yep.
That is an 18 plus stuff.
That is absolutely going to hit a beholder. They are a lot of things, but durable is not one of them.
Okay,
Well,
Divine Smite at 3rd level.
balls.
I was like, fuck this bullshit. Pull all the stops out.
This was like why I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and move its eye away.
I mean, that's very clever. Especially because you saw it looking that direction, which means that you wouldn't accidentally disable your cloak.
Okay, so attack 1 is 34 points of damage.
Ooh, good hit, good hit. Your blade is going to slash down into its scaly exterior.
All right, Christa's die. Let's see the next attack. Fuck yes! Nat 20.
Christa is helping us from...
3rd level. 88.
All right, do it to me.
All right, let's do this.
It did 58 damage to me with force damage. Go get it. Get it. Get it.
All right, give it to me. What do you got?
One sec. 54 points of damage.
Oh, beautiful. This thing is absolutely bloodied. It is very tough. But I would say it's actually quite a bit beyond bloodied with that second strike. 2 explosions of divine energy strike into it, and it is going to shriek, "I want my lair! I don't want to die in the process! Release me, hag!" And can you make me a wisdom save, Zai'rar, as one of the eye stalks looks up at you. Its pupil dilates, and you're going to hear as a fear effect attempts to hit you.
She can't be frightened because I'm right next to her.
Yes.
I didn't know that as a beholder. What? Why isn't it working?
How dare you call me hag, you miserable ball with pustully eyes.
My eyes are quite attractive in beholder circles. And
I'll
that's
go
gonna...
back to those circles.
The flumps are going to see this, and you're going to hear a telepathic, "We send help! Help! Help!" And they are going to flood forward in attempts to help. And...
All right, but otherwise, bonus action, Tunnel Fighter stance.
Perfect.
And then I'm done.
What should we do with the poison? The stench didn't help last time. Moral support, you can do it.
I mean, can they give us the help action?
You know what? They absolutely can. So what I'm going to have them do is they're going to spend their movement, and they are going to surround the beholder and give you the help action to hold its eye toward the ground. Just this swarm of flumps going, no, for the greater good, flump for the flump god, and so on. All right, Sindri, you're up.
I don't hear that, so that's great, because that's concerning. Well, you know, there's just one spot. The hole in this combat was made for me, so I'm going to slide in there. And then I'm going to make my first melee attack with my staff.
Okay.
19. So
19's going to be a hit.
So 29 to hit. I'm going to make a stunning strike. Oh.
Okay,
Fuck you, beholder.
Fuck me, beholder. That's a 5.
Does it fall when it's knocked unconscious?
No, but Anthea will, because it's incapacitated. So where Anthea's like slowly falling off the wall, suddenly the telekinesis will go, and she's gonna go right against the floor.
Ugh.
I'm not going to notice this and just keep hitting it with my staff. I only do 6 points of damage, but I do, like, get it square in the middle of the head. Just like
God.
So my next one's made with advantage because of...
Yep.
I'm going to yell for Alessandra, what do we do with this thing? Oh, that's another 29 to hit. And that's going to be 13 points of damage.
Okay, how much was the first damage?
6. Oh, no, 7 because of Anthea.
Okay, perfect. All right. Keep giving it to me.
Flurry of blows. Let's go.
Flurry of blows.
So that's going to be a 17 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit. And you're rolling with advantage on all these, right?
Yeah. So that's 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and then... Oh, there's the crit. Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
Truly, most of my damage comes from my dex modifier and not actually the dice I'm rolling. So that is another 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Beautiful. Punch, punch, punch. Hit after hit slam into this creature. And I'm stunned, so I can't use my legendaries. Yep.
Just hitting it with a staff just over and over again.
You know what? If I'd been smart and I'd remembered that I could have used them after the Flump's help action, I should have. Because then I just want to know, I would have randomly hit you with an Enervation Ray. Damn. Well, would that I could. But the fight's pretty much over as Sindri pummels this thing. It is the top of the initiative as you are just laying into this over and over and over. Zai'rar and Lyric, you're up again because this thing misses its turn.
Can I give Zai'rar Bardic Inspiration?
100%.
Have some Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you. I'd like to attack it twice.
Okay, so you're going to let go. It's no longer grappled, but it is incapacitated and facing the floor.
Yep. Yep.
And if you use
All
the
right,
Bardic,
2 attacks.
remember that you can use the Bardic dice for thunder damage.
How does your Bardic... Ooh. Yeah, I've never used your Bardic dice before, so... What does it do? Do I have to use it on my attack roll and damage, or is it just... damage?
How it works is that when you use it for attack roll, you roll your Bardic Inspiration die to add to your attack roll against the target, and then it thunderously shatters. The target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it must succeed on a Constitution save throw against your spell save DC, or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die. So it could just be up to, I believe it's D8 at this level.
Yeah, sweet. All right, I'll use that on my first attack.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with advantage on both, so you know this would be. All right, so I rolled a 5 on the Bardic. 23 plus 9 is 32.
32 to hit.
Yep.
Beautiful. Give me the damage.
And then I guess the con save for the thunder damage
Should be 17.
for the Bardic.
Guess what I rolled? Of course I rolled it. It's a 3.
That's a crit for the second attack.
Okay.
And I get to use my Sword of Life Stealing, finally, because I finally crit on that.
Okay. So here's the deal. Zai'rar, I want you to roll your damage. Roll the second one, just so that we know, like the crit, so that you know how much you absorb.
Oh no, it's just a plus 10.
Okay.
I get plus 10 necrotic and he gets 10, or I get plus 10 temporary and he gets an extra 10 necrotic on top of that.
Okay, then I want you to describe how you do this, because he has 25 hit points, 15 after that sword suck, plus Lyric's explosion. There's no way he's surviving your attack unless you roll ones.
Which I can re-roll.
So there's no way. Well, you could roll ones the second time. So just roll so long as you don't roll ones. He's dead.
Okay. So for the first one, 2d6. I rolled 10 for the first attack.
Nope, he's dead.
Plus 5, so 15 for the first one.
He's dead. How do you do it?
I crit for the first time with this character on this game. full 5th then, and then we did 10, 16, plus another 6 is 22, plus 27, 27, then the 10, so 37, and 16.
How do you do it?
I think Zai'rar is going to let go of the beholder. It's stunned, so she's just gonna spin its eye around and go,
How dare you call me a hag? Guess you're not seeing things clearly. Let me help you.
stab with her greatsword, just right through its eye.
I'm gonna say that because you rolled a nat 20 that you're not going to like move its gaze right onto you because it's still the eye beam I think still functions even if it's incapacitated.
I was doing it for more flavor of like.
Perfect. All right, and with that, it is going to drop to the ground, dead.
Everyone through the door.
Oh, I forgot to add my proficiency on each attack because I'm large. So that'd be another 8 points.
All right.
Come through, flumps.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Good job to you too.
Ella, what is this thing?
Oh, that?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure she just knows right away, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It's a beholder.
It like kind of looks like what we've seen before, but also kind of not.
Like it's like a big
They're
version of the
terrible.
spectator.
Yeah, like a
Yes.
big version of it.
Yeah, they're terrible. That was pretty
Yeah, he
easy,
didn't
though.
seem very nice.
Well, we were
The
pretty
other
lucky,
ones
I
were
think.
way more nice.
It helps when you are away from its anti-magic field.
Yeah, that was a great idea.
True.
Well, thank you for allowing me to have this cape of enlargement. It was quite useful.
Good use of it. Okay.
Do we want to take a break now?
Oh, that might be a good
I
idea.
think so, please.
Yes.
Is this a
I
safe
was worried
place?
it was going to manage to hit me.
Honestly, who knows? But ow.
You could
I
summon
mean-
And Lyric's gonna pull out the
Ooh.
tower.
That would work.
That's a safe place. Can we all fit in there? I guess so. It's pretty big.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like with all our flumps. I just didn't know if it had like a person limit, but I guess not.
It is 20 feet by 20 feet by 30 feet tall. So,
So the flumps can stack.
yeah, the flumps can just like make a pile.
Like zooms. Oh my
All
goodness.
right.
Can I take a look around this room before we hop on the tower?
Absolutely. So looking around this room, you can see that it is very strange, first of all. The room here is covered by graffiti. And you can see that it looks like it was starting to redecorate. Anybody who here can make me an Arcana roll?
I would like to use my Githyanki ability and be proficient in Arcana today.
I love that ability so much.
14.
Since I haven't used it yet, I'll use my determination.
Actually, I will say no because I have no idea.
Yeah, you were curious about what this thing was before, so yeah, that makes sense.
I have a
also got a
17.
14.
17? I'm
I
looking
got-
for...
Yes.
Go ahead.
23.
Determination. I'm getting a 18.
Nice.
Okay. I was looking for a 14 on this because beholders aren't particularly... I mean, they're legendary, but they're also like... Actually, you know what? I probably should. I'll say. So, beholders are fairly powerful creatures. They're nightmare denizens of dungeons. But anybody who's done any adventure research at all, I'm going to say that Alessandra, with your background, Lyric, with your Candlekeep knowledge, and Anthea, with your just weird esoterica, as well as Zai'rar's research power from her background as an aberration hunter, it was trying to remodel this into a lair, which would have given it immense power, even beyond what it already had. It seems like it might have been commissioned by Ilvash to act as a guard dog. And it did mention that there was a number it was trying to hit, a high score perhaps. So maybe there was an entry fee for actual control of a lair.
Interesting.
And
You've got to hit that grind.
Sigma Beholder grind set. Now, Sindri, as you're off looking around, this room has been redecorated as it is. But the room directly to the north of it is a different story. The ground feels different as you lean and look in there. And as you do, you are going to feel incredibly coordinated the moment you step into the next room and look around the corner. In fact, so much so that your spatial awareness has increased, and you feel this surge of energy and surge to help other people. In this zone, you can use the help action as a bonus action.
Huh.
Now, from your vantage point here, you can see that once again, the corridor curves up to the northeast. But also, at the northwest, there is another one of these doors. You'd have to find the activation rods to open it, but it looks like it leads deeper into the brain, or the briny maze, that is.
No. Fuck. Okay.
What?
There's another one of those gates. Sindri will walk back and just kind of like go into the tower. So somewhere out there is another set of those rods, I assume, to open those gates.
I
So
wonder if it's on the
Of
other side
course.
again.
maybe it does go to the path goes two ways. So there's the gate on one side, and then it goes up the other way too. So kind of to that area where the musician was digging in the floor and being really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we have to go to the weird musician.
No, I think there's a wall in between. Like, I think it's all
hope so.
sealed off. So
It's
hopefully we're safe.
If it's a brain, we're in a different kind of section of the lobe.
Mm-hmm.
Do you spend much time around brains then to know that sort of thing?
When you're hunting mind flayers and intellect devours, I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they're like a brain with legs.
Right. Sure.
My sister tried to befriend one at one point.
Oh! How did that go?
It depends.
That would
Sometimes
go
it
very
is
well.
good.
Huh.
She had some success. Last I heard.
All right. Inside of this tower, are you taking a short rest, long rest? What are we doing?
Probably
I'm
short.
okay with a short rest,
Short.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
I just need a couple hit die.
All right, sounds
Yeah.
good.
I'll do my song
I
of
am-
rest so that people get their extra
Thank you.
D whatever it is.
Yeah, 'cause I'm down to 50 HP from that fight.
Yikes.
If I'd used that against Lyric, she'd be dead.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So you guys got lucky by my random ray aiming.
Yeah, it's a D8.
What?
No, wait, no, that's... Hold on, where'd it go? Song of Rest. D6, sorry. D6 for another... No. Song of Rest. On top of whatever hit dice you spend. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to spend, like, all of mine to get back up.
So it's a D6, you said?
Mm-hmm. No, she
Nice,
said
okay.
D8.
No, I said D8 originally, and then I realized that, no, it was a D6. But let me
Okay.
just triple check that to be
All
super
right.
sure. I think it goes up at a different level. Yeah. Because I'm only at 8 levels of Bard. I took the other 2 in Sorcerer.
Fair.
So it's still a D6.
Fair. Okay. And then I'd get my extra attack, my action surge, and my second wind, but I don't get Indomitable back until a long rest. Okay. Good.
All right. As you are inside of here, the flumps are going to float around, and those of you who have the ability to hear telepathy are going to hear just some general nice comments about, oh, this place is really nice. Oh, wow, this is such a cool tower. Oh, you know, if we get out of this alive, we could build you a credenza.
Ooh.
That's quite generous.
Good for the good god. As I've heard.
All right. So let's take our short break and then get going. Sindri's not is quiet. Continues to be like quieter than usual and is trying to like just kind of get through this. Like, Sindri's not having fun in the Brainy Goo Palace. Because he has to hit everything with his hands. Like, it sucks. Just, and also all the other stuff. Just a sensory
fair.
nightmare.
Yep.
All right. So, after resting up a bit, are you guys all ready to go?
I'm still rolling hit dice. Oh, no,
So many hit dice.
Yeah, I am too. Give me a sec.
Do ones reroll on hit dice checks? I forget.
Nay.
Okay.
I wish they did.
Right. I rolled a 1 and a 10 on this next set. I'm like, what?
Is there any limit on how many at a time you can use?
Nope, but you only gain half of them back on a long rest.
I don't care. I spent 6.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
I'm
I'm spending
at 0
similarly.
damage now.
0 damage, 0 damage, 0 fucking damage. Skeleton with calcium.
Well, I mean, one of their hits took me to half.
Mm-hmm.
If I'd gotten hit again, I was done. That 50 would have killed me.
All right. You finish resting up. Taking a moment to replenish your ki point, your ki points, your health, and a little bit of vim and vigor. You have a snack, recarb up, and get ready to head back in to the briny maze. It's nice knowing that you have a place to rest like this mudslick tower. And with that, you prepare to go forward. Zai'rar, how long does the Cape of Enlargement last? Is it an hour, 10 minutes?
10 minutes, so we'll be done after
Okay.
the long rest. Or the short rest, sorry.
Back to normal size, you and your flump army can progress forward.
Yeah.
As you make your way north, does anyone need to cast any spells, do any prep before we go on? All right. So, with that, you begin to head north. As soon as you step across the threshold into the next room, you all are going to have that same feeling that Sindri did. This overwhelming feeling of coordination and helpfulness. All of you, including the Flumps, can now use a bonus action to do the help action.
Nice.
Now, there's only really one way to go from here, and that is up and around the corner to the northeast, which I will go ahead and just move everybody to make my life easier. As you round the corner there, you are going to see that tattered canvas hangs from the ceiling in the center of this chamber to conceal a central area 20 feet across. A high-pitched whine, as if from a plucked wire, echoes from within. As you enter this room, all of you are going to feel this noise grating on your minds. All of you are going to suffer disadvantage on intelligence and wisdom checks while in this room, as this piercing, which I'm not going to subject you to with a sound effect, but assume that I will. Picture that high note from The Dark Knight that symbolizes the Joker. You know, that razor on a piano wire sound? That is echoing through your mind right now. Now, here, you're going to see that the corridor continues to the north. You can completely skip this canvassed off area if you'd like, or investigate it.
Well, we should probably see if there's the wire, like, the levers are in here. If the levers are in here, we can just go in here and then leave.
Yes.
Agreed.
Sindri will pad over to the curtained off area.
Okay.
I'll be right
Patting-
behind you.
Padding over to the curtained off area, you're going to see that the canvas there is vibrating slightly. It's not affixed to the ground, though. You could easily move it aside. Do you do so?
Just noting that Alessandra is also spreading out to present the least grouped target.
Sounds good.
Use my staff to, like, gently pull it aside. What is this? Is it actually canvas?
It's
Do you
actually...
want me to use my mage hand?
I'm already here.
All right.
It is actually canvas for once. Congratulations.
Yay! Not skin, not skin, not skin.
Okay. Pulling it aside, you are going to see that there is a vast and complex web of taut wires that appear to be arranged in a very specific design that is beyond you. Anybody
I
who
want
would
to let
like
it be known that I'm moving closer to Alessandra just because of her protection radiuses.
Okay, sounds
general,
good.
In case something happens. Yep.
The flumps are just going to go whoa and hate this. The wires vibrate and whine under some type of otherworldly strain.
No. Nah. I'm good.
Curious, sir.
Sindri will, like, let the curtain drop and just like, nope.
Oh,
They're not in. Rods aren't in
I
there.
have my mage hand.
I know, but it's a puzzle, Sindri. It's a puzzle, Sindri. She's gonna grab onto, like, the bottom of your, like, robe and just, like, kind of vibrate with excitement. But Sindri, it's a puzzle.
What did I hear from you, Robin? You're going to use your
I
mage hand
have
to do
my-
what?
I said I have my mage hand. She's not casting it yet to do anything. She is saying I have my mage hand.
Ella
Sounds good.
backs up after figuring out it's a puzzle, and Anthea's really excited about it.
Anybody who wants to, please, go on.
I was just gonna say, this reminds me of that tube that, the tube that Carmilla looked through.
The eye tube? I don't know.
The YouTube.
This doesn't have any obvious purpose.
If you'd like to investigate it, please make me your choice of investigation or perception with disadvantage.
Investigation or perception?
So I'll make perception with disadvantage.
Oh, investigation. See?
So luckily
Gotcha.
that's a 10 for me with my +8.
Hmm.
Also a 10.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. I'm a halfling.
Good.
I was like, this counts for that, right? And it was like, technically, yeah, my roll would be a 1, so then I'd re-roll it.
Yep.
Let's do it. 19!
Okay.
But I also rolled a 10. So how would that work? Because if it was disadvantage and I got a 1, but then...
the one replaces whatever you would have rolled. So, pardon me, whatever you rolled to replaces the 1, I mean. So
it's a 10.
It's a 10.
Which is a 19.
Which is a 19.
So that's okay.
Okay.
You know what? I'm in a flash of genius. I want to get that 24.
24. All right. Did anybody else get above? So what did everybody get? Starting with Sindri got a 10. Lyric got a 10. Zai'rar got a 10.
Lyric didn't do anything. Lyric was staying all the way back.
All right, Ellasandra, just hanging back.
Ellasandra is back there in case this blows up in their faces.
Perfect.
He's trying
Anthea,
to
looking
get
at
a
this,
range.
you don't know exactly what this complex web of wires is meant to be. Well, that's not true. You don't know exactly what it is saying, but you know what it's meant to be. It is meant to be inspired by a series of mathematical equations. You're not sure if they're right, but they definitely are inspired by them. And looking at them, you can also see that, oh, this is humming with transplanar energy. Were you to touch it, the entire room would explode with psychic and thunder damage.
Oh.
You could easily cut them apart using thieves' tools if you wanted. And that should disable the strange effect in the room that's giving everybody a migraine.
Oh. Hey, I think I can undo it. Wait a second. Do I even have these tools?
Probably do.
Yeah, I do. I do. I could stop the noise, and then we can all think properly again. Think about it. I kind of see where they're going with this. Just got to do it real carefully. And we're not in the friendship room. Dang it. That's okay.
Can I give you the help action as
Actually,
a bonus action?
you are still in the friendship region
We're
of the
still in
dungeon.
the friendship region. Let's go. Okay.
Let's go.
I don't think this is a good idea. Sindri's gonna walk over by Ellasandra.
I think it is because we're fighting really brainy things. What if something pops out and it's like, you need to solve this math equation really quickly, and then we're like, I can't think properly.
I'll hold the lantern for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Make me a
flashlight.
Ella's gonna let you know that she's okay. I'm gonna, you know what? Duck back behind the wall. If something happens, yell.
Should we be going with you? The Flumps will telepath. What?
Ella will be just like
With me?
wave them over.
The Flumps are going to go hide around the corner too.
Alessandra as well.
Zai'rar is gonna hold the curtain up with the mage hand.
I appreciate all the confidence in me, guys. Alrighty.
All right. Do me a favor. Make me a thieves
Bardic
check.
inspiration.
Thanks, friend. Sorry,
Alright.
these tools. What?
Give me a dexterity thieves tools check. So it. Do you have proficiency in thieves tools?
I do.
Okay. Then make me a dex check using your proficiency.
Amazing. Just flat?
That's
And
an ability
Bardic
check.
inspiration?
With advantage in Bardic if you'd like.
With advantage in Bardic. Let's do it.
In this case, if
we're
you
gonna
can
get it.
roll the Bardic Inspiration dice twice and
Oh.
choose which one to use. Which roll?
Oh, that means I need to get another D8. Oh, I found one. That was easy. Okay. Let's do it. Ka-cha! Oh, alrighty. That's pretty good. And 5 is 20, plus my 6 is 26.
26?
And... Yes.
Okay. So, using that bardic inspiration and the help from your allies, you are going to clip the 13th cable wire
Oh,
to your right,
it's always 13.
and then you'll hear prong, 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 as everything goes slack, and that pressure inside of all of your brains goes slack as well. as this wire sculpture collapses without damaging you.
So good. Tickled my brain in the wrong way. Ugh.
Good work.
Thanks, friend.
We can think again.
Very talented.
Hello, we'll
Thank you.
around the corner. Did it work?
You tell me.
Well, I don't feel dead, so I think so.
Yes.
Yay! Do you hear
Alright.
that?
Right?
Friends, do you hear that?
What?
I sense a strong psychic power nearby.
Oh.
As do I. Yay!
It's
Evil, or is it
direction.
nice?
It's not evil. Perhaps an ally.
Oh.
Hmm.
What, should we follow you?
Follow us,
Okay.
the Flumps say, and begin floating to the north.
I guess we're following the flumps.
Seems like it.
Sure.
The Flumps guide you up to the north and around a corner, where soon enough you find yourselves in a strange room. Furniture and other supplies are stacked haphazardly in this area. The pile includes a spiked divan, a table with a single central leg, and a clockwork machine with the gears fused together. A toppled work table at the back of the room is all but obscured by the clutter. This doesn't make any sense. They should be here.
Who?
The presents?
The presence is near. I can sense it. But beneath us?
Lyric's gonna look up,
I'm gonna start rummaging through the stuff.
just out of
Zai'rar's
curiosity.
gonna stab downwards into the brain goo.
Yeah, thank you.
A little bit's going to shoot up and squirt on your cheek.
Gross.
Looking up, there is nothing above you, Lyric, except for pulsing brain meat.
Cool. Great.
Anthea,
I'm gonna cast Intellect Fortress on myself, just because.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
looking around, over by the work table, you're going to see that behind it, there is a hole in the ground.
Oh.
It hides the hole well. Only you, who was small enough to kind of go through the junk pile, is going to be able to immediately find it. It's 6 feet across, and there's a rope tied to one of the work table legs that descends into the hole.
Oh. There is a large hole over here, and it looks like it's got a rope. Made a rope?
They must be down
Ladder?
there.
What?
They must be down there.
Oh, they must be down there, yes.
Who's they before we go jump down a hole to an ambush?
I sense a strong psionic downstairs. I guess not downstairs. Down ladder, down rope.
Down
I can
level?
I can pulse a psychic. We can send telepathy down to see if they would let us in.
Oh, that could be good.
Sure, do
Sure,
that.
why not?
They kind of bob in place for a moment, going, and then one of them will chime up. He says to go ahead. They aren't hostile.
I mean, that's what a hostel would say, but I believe you.
Yay! And with that, the flumps are going to start to kind of surge forward, up and around the debris. Do you go down the hole?
Are they going down the hole?
They will, yeah.
Are they going down the hole first?
They'll go down the hole first, yeah.
Okay.
Zai'rar's gonna ride one down the hole.
Oh, yes, let's go.
All
That
right.
was fun. Let's do it again.
All right.
Mount positions.
riding them down the hole. Is anybody not going downstairs?
Sindri will go down last and just kind of like long-sufferingly look at the ceiling.
All right,
It's going. She's not thrilled about it.
Going down the hole.
Ooh.
You find yourself in a vaulted chamber, coated with slick mucus that smells of rancid grease. You enter through the only exit, a hole in the ceiling. 2 metal rods jut from the wall, but that's not what catches your eye. What catches your eye is that there's a human standing down there, dressed in the robes of a mage. Oh, and beside it is a giant amethyst dragon, sitting on its haunches. It looks up at you as you enter and says, "Oh, flumphs. Love a good flumph."
Hello?
So, are you the ones that were trying to dig down here? I can hear it scraping day and night.
No.
No.
Definitely not. No.
Well,
Are you trapped in this maze?
I'm not enjoying myself, that's for sure. I am Goza. Yes, Goza. They know that you're very important. I, on the other hand, am Loar Nizel. I am
Let's
a...
just call you Low.
You can call me Larry.
Larry.
What brings you down here into my inner sanctum?
Oh.
I think possibly those. And Lyric's gonna like look up. Like if we can see those rods on the wall that are in our direct line of sight.
Yes.
Is that what
The
those are?
activation rods for activating.
Yeah, so Lyric's pointing at those. I believe
You're more
we're
than
looking
welcome
for
to
those.
them. Yes, and if you...
So-
I'm assuming that you are not adherents of any of the mind flayers inside of this awful place.
Not even remotely. No.
Ishtik. How dare you assume?
I mean,
How
if
dare you call me an ishtik?
I mean,
Bless
if you
you.
mean adherent by
Gosh.
adhering my sword through their heads.
Oh, yes, that's quite acceptable. Well,
Do either of you happen to be a little more resistant to what was it, Sindri? Was it lightning? Is that what it was?
heavens no. Force damage,
okay.
psychic damage, yes, both of those are my bread and butter. And by bread and butter, I mean my delectable lamb. Love a good lamb.
Oh my. You know, it's
But-
okay. I think
I
I can
understand
do
this is
it.
your
She's
sanctum,
gonna
but what
quaff
brought
one
you
of her
here?
experimental elixirs. Hold on. Let me look
Oh,
at it
please,
again.
you may do so. Sindri, you ask what brought them here, and Laurie looks over at Gaza, or Gosa, and goes, "This one just had to use a scroll of plane shift without reading it entirely. And then," and he actually will, lift one of his claws up and go, "We got sucked into this realm. Now we're stuck here. I flarking hate the far realm. But we're stuck here."
Sindri will like briefly speak in a draconic to the dragon. Are you are you stuck here just because of the physical limits of getting out of here?
We are looking for a way to my word,
Yes.
I'm finally a man of culture, he says in draconic.
Sindri will bow.
Oh,
Pleasure to meet you.
And he will curtsy. Yes, well, we are trapped here, as it were. Listen, there is a lot of dangerous things around here. There are surprisingly few mind flayers in this brain-shaped maze, although plenty of aberrant monsters to cause trouble for you. Problem is that this briny maze is only half of the domain of that abortive godling Ilvash. The other half is, it's called the Endless Void. It's, said to be beyond a lightless star. I have no idea what that means. And we don't want to find out, says Gosa. Quite right. Just to the north of this room, the one with the junk, at least, the one above us, there are two adherents of that wretched Ilvash person, creature thingy. They keep piling junk on top of us, and we do our best to not be seen. Now, I will say that 3 mind flayers did come through the maze recently, along with humanoid prisoners. Somewhere between 5 and a dozen. Somewhere in there. They traveled further into the maze. Are those the ones that you're hunting for?
Yes. If you were to get rid of those adherents, would you help us with the mind flayers?
Make me a persuasion roll.
If I fail a persuasion check, I can use re-roll it once per long rest, and I will do that right now.
Draconic,
Nice.
huh?
There we go. That's much better. That is a dirty 20.
You mean leave here and fight a mind flayer godling?
Yes. It's a worthy quest for one of your talents.
Fine. But only if you agree to remain careful and quiet and to follow my authority as the draconic being among us. I'm older than all of you, and I probably should be respected as such. Plus, I'm a flarking dragon. If you agree to those terms...
How old are you? Just curious.
I'm old enough. I'm median age of amethyst young dragon. Checking a bit quick.
Issue.
I'm full. Oh, they're challenge rating. Okay, I was like, there's no way he's 6 years old.
He's just a baby.
It's just a baby. So.
Oh no, we woke up the baby with that.
Oh, we did. So
It's like, it's me. I'm the baby.
I'm the baby.
I'm baby.
So he is. I'm gonna roll a D percentiles to find out how old he is. I'm 80 years old.
95.
But as a draconic being here, we are willing to listen to your guidance.
Tick, tick, tick. And where's your red dragon, Githyanki?
He pronounces it like I do.
Oh, are you
got
just...
lost in the astral sea for a while.
Then maybe you should be kinder to other dragons you come across. And then
Are you offering out I ride you?
What are you, some type of Githyanki doodle dandy? I offer rides only to my allies, and you are being a bit of a pest right now. Not like this one. He juts a thumb over at Sindri. This one shows proper respect. What is your name, by the way? Sindri, was it?
Yes, that's my name.
I like Sindri.
Sindri will continue in Draconic. Now, we're willing to do this, be as stealthy as we can, but my two companions, he will point at their armor. Their scales are a little more noisy than yours, but we will do our best.
Good. Well, with that in mind, please, arguments aside, take as long as you need. Rest here, and even if I do not accompany you, you're more than welcome to come and enjoy our abode.
It would be an absolute pleasure.
I like you. We're going to be fast friends. In fact, we
Fast
already
and
are.
long, I hope.
Woohoo! Don't you know it? Meanwhile, across the room, Anthea, having mixed up one of your experimental potions, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, she's kind of like rolling up her sleeves, getting ready. Wait. Then are we doing that first, or do you want me to touch these first?
Well, the door is. I would assume.
It's on a time limit.
Yes, we might want to wait for you to drink.
Oh man, I got myself all cured up and everything. That's fine, that's fine. Put it back in my pocket. Okay. Just gonna have to do it next time. That's okay, we can do that. Okay.
I like your enthusiasm, though.
Thanks.
So do I. I think it's quite good, says Gosa.
Thank you.
Good job sending the flumps down first. We were ready to attack whoever was coming down here, to be honest. I had a fireball prepared.
Oh. But you didn't expect the flumps.
Always
But
trust a
they're nice
flump.
boys. Yeah.
Yay! The flumps are going to cheer. Friends, friends, friends! Now we have a dragon!
We're just collecting friends.
Just collecting
That's
friends.
nice.
So shall we go deal with those Mind Flayer cultists?
Yes. Let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
dispatch them.
Perfect.
Thanks, yeah.
Cheerfully head up the ladder.
And with that, I think that's where we're going to call game for tonight because, hey, you guys have a dragon companion, and I kid you not, he's actually recruitable in the module if you're nice to him and agree to just...
awesome.
He's just a very
Sweet.
nervous dragon, so you have to like kind of pretend that his nervousness is not overbearing. He'll more than happily join you, and you have a psychic dragon and a mage with you for the rest of the adventure.
Hell
Damn.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Zai'rar is a bitch.
Sindri just like, no.
Down.
And also she's like, I know I don't look my age. I was literally trapped in the astral sea for like 80 years. So she's
Also-
like, oh yeah, cocky, I'm older than all of you. Oh, try me. I'm older than
Gith
all
don't
of you.
count. Gith don't count because they live in the astral sea, right? Hey folks, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. We're gonna be back next week with the finale, hopefully, of the Briny Maze as we head deeper into the area beyond. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had some fun with us tonight because we had some fun with you. And if you like what we do here, be sure to go leave a comment. Sub if you're watching on YouTube, sub if you're on Twitch and you have the funds. But hey, I really would love it if you are in the Kelowna area. Come up, maybe we can bump into you when we are at Kelowna Comic-Con this weekend. And go check out Bookwyrm Games. They're a really great group, and use code DorkTales in person even. They usually will honor that because they're really cool people. Besides that, I need to thank everybody who supports us on Patreon because Patreon keeps the doors open, the lights on, and coffee in our veins. A big thank you to everybody, starting with my mom. Thanks, Mom, for being a member of the Patreon tier. That's not awkward at all. Also, Shikon Day Vermillion, our demonic producer, Sorcerer Sanguine, our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, Karasha Urquhart, and Big Nut, our Monster Maker Soul Omen, and our High Council of the Patreon, which of course is Taryn, Dustin, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Eladeth, LaRook, Mike Baxter, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Metal Gent, Grumpy Owl, Cody, and David Annabelle. Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. Join the Patreon and you'll get access to a bunch of additional content. If the puppy lets me, I am going to be finishing some editing for Patreon tomorrow, and I'm very excited to get in there. And be sure to join us next weekend for the first episode of Cold Iron, our new homebrew D&D game with some Western flair to it. With that, I love you all very much. We'll see you next time here on Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. Good night, everybody.